Brother, can I ask before we start back testing? I've got a couple of questions around liquidity and market structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, brother, if we have covered liquidity in detail, but what
Yes,
I
we have
understand.
not gone through it. Yes, we will go through it again. Okay.
Okay, so are you gonna discuss that today, or is it gonna be some other session?
Yes, we'll talk about it in some other session. Okay, we will go through it for sure. Okay.
Okay, all right. So I'll leave those questions then.
Okay.
Just on the market structure, brother, I've got a question. So I'm actually a bit confused on how you draw the highs and the lows because for me, it's a lot of noise. I mean, when I look at how you draw highs and lows, I usually consider the other highs and lows to be a part of the structure, and I just get confused. So if you can explain that a little bit, would be great. How you draw the market structure?
Market structure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now remember, now when looking at market structure, now you might have seen me taking line chart breaks into consideration and also wick breaks, right? Now remember, most of the time, like almost all the time, the line chart breaks are only valid if it is like if it was caused as a rejection of a higher time frame key level. Okay, like or else let's say daily has rejected some daily support and then H4 has given you a break on the line chart, then that line chart break is valid. Okay, so that's one thing. Then that line chart break is right now. For example, this right here is a perfectly valid breakout structure because daily has rejected the daily open close. And then if you go to 4 hour time frame, 4 hour has given you a break on the line chart as well. Okay, now let's assume that this break wasn't there. Okay, let's assume it only gave us this H4 breakout on the line chart. Then this is completely valid because daily has also rejected a daily zone. And inside of that rejection is where we have the breakout structure on the line chart. Okay, so that is when the line chart breaks are mostly valid. Okay, and just when you're looking at market structure, remember that you have to pay attention to the candlestick breaks. Okay, so they are the most high probability ones. Like for example, a break like this. Okay, you have to see now this right here. I wouldn't consider this to be a break, right? This cannot be considered as a break. Okay, so we'll have to wait for a proper candlestick closing. So only if that happens, we know that we have a clean bullish breakout structure. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That is how I would draw market structure. And also now it completely depends. Okay, like for example, when we were talking about this example here, right? When we were looking at this example here, now I told you we could even draw a zone from, like we can even draw market structure from here to here, right? Or else even from here to here. Maybe that is your question. Maybe that is where you're confused. Okay, so I told you we could draw market structure from here to here, or else from here to here. Okay, so now that really depends on the lower time frames as well. Okay, because we can't ignore the lower time frame market structure, like especially 1 hour structure, of course, we cannot ignore. Okay, like on the 1 hour time frame, even though we see H4 doing this whole thing right here, like this, right? Even though H4 was doing this, we can see on the H1, we had something like this. The market moved up, pulled back down, and moved back up. Okay, so now the thing is we cannot ignore this structure over here from this low to this high, right? We can't ignore this structure. So we will have to take that leg into consideration as well. Okay, we will have to use this leg into consideration as well because from here to here, now if we choose these same zones that we drew on the H4, which is this one and this one. Now if we look into these zones, now they are at a discounted price, right? At a 61.8 level. Now remember market structure is only used to like determine the trend and the current range that we're trading, right? So like for example,
Yeah.
this day, yeah, this day the range was from here to here. That's it. Okay, so it could even be from here to here. Okay, both of them are right. Like I can't say one is right and the other one is wrong. Both of it is right. Okay, both of it is right, but like it depends though. Okay, like you'll have to have some experience to understand this, but don't worry, like
Yeah.
with backtesting, you will know that, right? You will know
Yeah.
that. So this is why I personally chose this level because um we can even draw a range from here to here. This could even be a trading range for us from here to here. Okay,
Yeah.
as well as from here to here, and this as well. So you can even draw from these or from these. Okay, so you're not going to ignore any of it, but remember, like you will have to be flexible here. Now, in this example, once again, for me to like I want now I know that this right key is a strong level, right? We know that this is a strong key level for us to look into because we have the H4 previous market structure high here. We have two rejections here. That is perfect. But if I draw my range, let's say from here to here, it's not at a discounted price, right? It's not at a discounted price. So saying that I'm not going to delete this and then wait until it reaches the discounted price, because I also know that, okay, maybe on a lower time frame, structure is from here to here. Now, I'm trying to support the idea that these key levels are valid, that these key levels are high probability levels. So I also know that, okay, on the lower time frame, like the H1, we can see a stop hunt happening here and a breakout structure happening here. From here to
Yeah.
here, we can even take this market structure into consideration from here to here. Now I know, okay, this is in a discounted price, so I can have more faith in the level, and also some liquidity was getting created above it. So like that. Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
easy, right? There's no one single explanation to it. Okay, but yeah, along the way now, even when doing the back testing, I will keep mentioning, okay, about market structure. Let's see. I'll show you how I will it. Okay, because
Yeah.
it's not easy. Like this one single explanation is not easy. Okay, so I'll show you
Yeah.
along the way. Okay.
Brother, just a question there. So when you draw that high and low, I think you
Yeah.
chose, can you draw that high and low again? On the
Which
H1,
one
I
from
think,
here? Okay.
yeah, I think you
Yes.
drew this one, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
Not this one. So the high and the low, like this one, like this. Sorry, the way
Okay.
you
Yes.
mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So my question is here, right? Why did you choose this level? I would have been choosing this level as a high and then a
Now this
low.
is also fine.
Uh,
Okay, this is also fine, but you can see
Yeah.
how stop funds have been having now. The thing is, remember, we will only look into what's relevant and what is necessary. Okay, because by the time we open the charts this day, like we also
Yeah.
have our pre-market analysis sessions and everything after the Asian session. Now everything has happened, right? Now these
Yeah.
zones are not even valid, right? We don't care about any of these zones. Now the most recent structure we could see is something like this, right? So
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
we don't even have to worry about this. These types of stuff, these are just manipulations. You can see that, right? They swept these highs here, then they came down and swept these lows here. Okay, so all of those are manipulations. So manipulations will make the chart look a little messy. Okay, so
Yeah.
always
This
remember
is
to
where I'm
just
getting
pay attention.
confused. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so just make sure you pay attention to only what's relevant. Okay, don't even think of this. This does not matter, because you don't have to pay attention to that, right? It does not matter at all. Okay, but
Yeah.
when price was in this area here, okay, so now this high would be important. Okay, now this high would be important because maybe the market was doing something like this, right? Higher high, higher low. If it breaks now, remember this right here, this this low will only become a higher low if they break above this high. Remember that
Yeah.
very well. Okay,
Yeah.
only if they give you a body closing above that high. But did that happen here? No. What happened was just a stop hunt. They just manipulated that high. They took off the liquidity that was resting above that high. So now liquidity comes into play. Once they take out buy stops, they'll come into what? Sell stops.
Sell
So
stops.
now you know
Yeah.
that this low will also get wiped out. This will be some inducement for some other key level. Let's say maybe some then support in here. Okay, maybe. So then they come back down. After taking out buy stops, they'll take out sell stops, and then they start moving up. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
this low is a valid higher low because they have given you a body break right here. So now you know
Yeah.
that this could be the low. And once it starts to pull back down, whatever it is that it started to pull back down from, that will be the high. So from here to here, you have a new range. Can you understand that? Okay, so I know
Yeah.
it's not very easy, but with backtesting, you'll understand. Okay, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
because if
brother.
you're new
That
to this,
clarifies.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
if you're new to this, it's not going to be that easy. That's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going to be very easy. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
okay, yeah, come, bro. Yeah, so what should we backtest today, guys? Any suggestions? Let me know. EU. Yeah, I was planning on EU as well. Let's backtest EU then. Okay, we have the 15-minute time frame, so let's see where we could go. Yeah, EU. Because even I've been trading EU a lot. Okay, like very clean trades. We talked about this level yesterday, right? Was it yesterday? Yes, yes. Yesterday we had a session. Yes, Friday. So we talked about this key level here, right? So it was perfect. Hope you guys managed to get the buy. I told you could expect
I'm
a
holding
drop,
that
and
one.
then yes, nice.
I'm
This
I'm
area
getting
here.
a
Okay, this one. And I did get stopped out on gold though, not going to lie. Okay, I sold it and got stopped out. That's just a part of the game. Who cares, right? Okay, so this one, and we refined it into somewhere here, I think. Okay, so this was a perfect trade. Can you see that? Right? This was like a perfect trade, came back down. If you look at the M15, of course, you don't see any good rejections, right? This kind of closed right below it. So I was honestly paying attention to 50 minute, and then it does not look good, right? This kind of closed right below the key level, but the next one closed above it. But if you go to the H1 at that time, H1 has given you a good rejection, right? H1 has given you a good rejection. So I took a direct entry here. I had a direct entry placed over here because time was also good. It was 6:30 p.m. I had a direct entry here. For the confirmation entry, I was waiting until the market reached here again. Okay, this is where I wanted to place my entry again. Had 1% risk here. Stop loss was resting right below this key level for like 8 pips. Okay, and then targeting up here, but missed it. Okay, missed it, but that's fine. Okay, the key level was perfect. Everything was good, so that's fine. Okay, maybe if you went to a lower time frame, you might have had confirmations. GU, of course, it came down, right? A little further than we expected, but still, yeah, the buys played out, right? It played out perfectly because this rejection, this perfect doji, rejected the key levels that we drew, right? We drew some key levels, I think, here, right? We had a key level marked out here, and we had another key level marked out somewhere around here, I think, right? This is how we had the key levels marked out, and then you can see that this rejection was a good one. Okay, this was right above it, so could have bought it, but I did not do that. Okay. So yeah, let's see what EU has to offer. Let's do some back testing. Let's also break down what we could expect the next week, right? Let's check that out as well. Okay, so looking at the weekly time frame, because we haven't done a weekly forecast session in a while, so let's see what we could expect. Okay, first of all, let's start on the weekly time frame. It looks like the weekly time frame is clearly bullish, right? Because weekly has rejected the weekly supports. You can see that clearly. And if we go to the daily time frame, what has daily done? Daily has given us a clean breakout over here. So just like I said, this breakout is now valid because why? Weekly has rejected, right? Within this inside of that rejection on the weekly is where we have this daily breakout. Okay. So now we know that weekly is currently in a bullish storyline. So the chances are they might push all the way up into the previous week's high. That is what I'm expecting. Okay. We might be able to see a move up into the previous week's high. Okay. That's that. So what would be some key levels for us to look into, right? Some strong key levels. Let's see. Current price is over here. Maybe somewhere here. This open close would be good, I think. Right. We don't see perfect rejections on the weekly. We can see around 1, 2, and almost 3, but maybe on the daily we might have some good rejections. So let's go to daily. Yeah, on daily we have this entire area here. I doubt if they're going to get here or not. Let's see. Yeah, daily storyline is like almost bullish because I'm not going to say it is bullish because we do not have a break above this one. Do we have it? I think we have a break above it. They might have closed at the same price. What's the closing price of this candle? 376. Yeah, they have closed at the same price. Okay, it's not a breakout though, but with what it is doing right now, we can say it is bullish, right? So daily has also almost switched its storyline because daily has rejected daily. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame, what has it for done? Right, it has almost given us a breakout structure. So we can even like expect more buys to come, right? We can expect more buys to come. Maybe after a sweep of GU has given a bullish breakout. Yes, GU has given the bullish breakout, so we could trust EU to be bullish as well. Okay, so maybe after a sweep of this liquidity, right? Maybe after a sweep of this liquidity, and then I have no idea what the key levels are going to be because we had a weekly here. We might have something in between. We have this left shoulder. This might also be good. This is the most high probability zone, but it can even move from somewhere here. Yeah, we had this little imbalance kind of thing. So this area and this area would be some zones for us to look into, right? Maybe something like this, right? Or maybe something like this. We don't know. Okay, let's see. Because anyway, we will have pre-market analysis sessions next week. Okay, so we can have a day-to-day approach. This I just wanted to look for the weekly direction. Okay, so weekly might move. Yeah, we have this one, and then this key level might be good then because right below this high time frame liquidity, we had a key level. So this key level might be a good one, right? This might be a good one. I'm not very sure, but yeah, this is what I have. I'm expecting buys, right? Either from inside of this or from inside of this into this area, into the previous week's high. Okay, so that is what I'm expecting. Let's see. We will have sessions anyway before the London session. Okay. Let's do some back testing. Let me stay on the 50-minute time frame for EU. Go as far we can go and then start doing some back testing. Okay, because I have an Asian session indicator, so I don't have to draw it all the time. 2023. I think somewhere here would be good, right? What is the date? This right here is, yeah, we can put the replay tool here itself, right? We can put our replay tool here because that way we can start on the daily time frame right here. 6th of September 2023. Okay, so not very old price section because I did not want to go like way far away to the back. Okay, so that way, not that good. Okay, let's see. So let's start on the daily. We're not going to start on the weekly because we're in the middle of the week. And when back testing, if you press the weekly candle, you'll see the whole entire candle. Okay, so let's just look at it on the daily itself, right? Let's go to the daily. Let's start analyzing. Okay, so what can we see on the daily time frame? What can we see here? We can see that the market is bearish, right? One main thing that I can see is we have a major breakout structure, right? Because we have a candle closing, which is very clear. We had a major breakout structure. Storylines are obviously bearish, right? Can you show the indicator name, bro? One of my friends sent it to me, bro, so I'll send it to you on Discord. Okay, I have the code, source code or something. Okay, so we had the major breakout structure over here, right? We had the major breakout structure over here. So which means we know that the market is currently bearish right now. Okay, now this is when, once again, that I told you, right? When it comes to market structure and when looking at ranges and everything. Now in here, yes, we have this major breakout structure that's clean. We know that the previous market structure low is here in here as well. We know that as well. Now we can draw a range from here to here. That's fine. Okay. But we can also consider this to be a range. Well, from here to here. This could also be a range. So if I look at this way, look at it this way, now we know that we have the previous market structure low here, which was on the daily, and now these are premium prices. Could be good, right? This could be good zones. Okay, so just remember that's another way to look at market structure. Okay, that's nothing like for now. Let's just see. Okay, hope that was clear. Okay, let's go to daily once again. We see the major breakout structure. We can see that the storyline is currently bearish. So we know that they will wipe out the previous day's low. This here, right? They can wipe out the previous day's low very easily. And what are some good sell zones for us to look into? Of course, this would be a very strong sell zone, right? This can be a very strong sell zone. Let's say something like this, right? Or maybe, yes, say from somewhere here, this entire zone, right? We had this left shoulder like thing, and we have this entire area, right? We have one good support. But there's another zone that we cannot ignore, which is that what is that? We have a previous market structure low here. Can you guys see that? Right? We had the previous market structure low in here. So it could even give us a small reaction from that area, right? Rather than moving here itself. So let's see. Let's see. I'm going to have a few marked out somewhere here. Right? Say like this. Or maybe, yeah, this looks good, right? Oh, I moved it. Oh, sorry for that. Say here. Let's just have it marked out like this. Okay, let's see. Anyway, until Asians, we're not going to do anything. So let's see. We have another zone like this. Two good zones. And let's see if we have any zones for reversals. And remember, if reversals are going to come, right, whatever type of a reversal, it has to come from after clearing out some liquidity, right? It could come from after clearing out liquidity, or maybe from a key level, which is below or above liquidity. In this case, which is below liquidity. Now, where do you think is a key level below liquidity? Any annotations, guys? Any suggestions? Let's see how good you are at spotting liquidity. Where do you think we have a good zone below liquidity? Yes. Any annotations? All the way here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This could be a good one. Okay. So don't directly go all the way here. Yes. Perfect. This is what I would plan as well. Because if you guys remember that trade we had on EU, oh yes, this current reversal, if you guys remember where it is coming from, we show you a similar example. Okay. Go to this one itself. We show you something. Okay. Not going to take a look there. Let's see here. Right here. Can you see that? Previous day's low. Okay. When it comes here, we have the previous day's low. And we had an open close level, but they did not really react to the open close level. They reacted to it, but they also swept this daily lows liquidity. I showed it to you, right? I showed it to you like on a pre-market analysis day, right here. You zoom in, see that? A slight sweep of it, and then they started moving up. Okay, so remember, like dear are the gold diggers, she always says, if you do enough back testing, like the history always repeats itself. Okay, so you can always apply the concept. That's the thing. Okay, so if you go to EU now, you can even expect this low to get wiped out. Same thing, same exact thing. We had a like very similar example in the previous week itself. Okay, so there we go. We had a strong daily key level. Let's see if we could refine it, and we have some liquidity. Okay, so this is why backtesting is very necessary. So that way, like, you will get to know a lot of things. That's it. Okay, so we had a daily zone here. Let's try to refine it into a clean zone on a lower time frame. Yeah, let's say this low was also liquidity. Let's say, yeah, let's just leave it to somewhere here. That's it. Okay, not that necessary because anyway, we're not going to take any direct trades, right? So, okay, so we have buy zones, we have sell zones, which is below liquidity. We have all of that. Okay, we have all of that marked out. Now let's wait for Asia to win, right? We're going to wait for Asia to win, and then let's decide what to do. Okay, let's see. First one, yeah, my trading view is lagging a little bit for some reason. Okay, but let's see. One and then see it's a little okay, second one. So what has happened? We have entered, right? We have entered a sell zone currently, right? We have entered a sell zone. So now what can we do? We could wait for the perfect timing, could wait for a breakout structure or maybe a rejection and then take the entry. Okay. So there are chances of them be wiping out this high. I don't know. Let's see. So the timing will be London kill zone. September, I think it is at 11:30. London kill zone at 11:30. London session at 12:30. Let me quickly check this with the London times. 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Yeah, okay, perfect. So that's it. Now what do? We know that the storyline is bearish, everything is bearish. Okay, so we can expect a manipulation of Asia and maybe a sell. Okay, so let me keep it like this. And then let's see. Okay, let's wait for a clean rejection. Let's wait for a clean rejection or maybe a breakout structure, whatever. And then let's take the trade. Okay, let's see. Let's get started. Okay, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay, nothing yet. Nope, nothing yet. You see, we're still waiting, right? We're still waiting for a clean confirmation. Okay, we do have a breakout structure here as well. Can you guys see that? Right here. Right, we have kind of like a breakout structure in here, okay, which looks good. So maybe it is trying to turn bearish because at 11:30 a.m. is when we got the breakout. Okay, so this of course it did nothing happen on the H1. The H1 is this a bullish candle closing above it, so nothing. Let's look at this on the M15. Of course, we get a breakout structure. Can you see that? Right, we get a breakout structure, but one thing I doubt is this: they have cleared out some liquidity here. Okay, because price is fractal, right? If they take out sell stop, they'll go into buy stops, and the next buy stops we see are all the way up here. Okay, so like I would have placed a sell limit right away if we saw a clean breakout structure below this as well. Now we do have this break, which is completely valid, but I think it is not safe here. Could have done this easily, right? We could have maybe done this from the same resistance we marked out. We could have done this and targeted somewhere here. But since they have swept this, they could come here, right? They could come here. So patiently wait and see. Let's wait for London to open. Oh, yeah, there, see. Now we have it, right? Now we have, no, good that we did not enter. Yeah, now we get a strong bearish candle. Let's wait for one more. So that way we have one swing low to swing high. Yeah. Then we have the London open candle. So then we can do it. Okay. So now London is going to open, right? We can see a lot of liquidity was cleared out. You can see a minor break, like a breakout structure on the line chart. Everything looks good, right? We have a doji being created. Now let's see. Okay, so I'm going to place my sell limit again on that same resistance, expecting London to give us a move here and then a clean drop. Okay, stop loss can go all the way up here because we know that there's a strong resistance, right? So now we don't have to waste time drawing more key levels. And yeah, first target will be the Asian low, but since storylines and everything is bearish, could target here itself. Right, we're going to target right here. But let's see. We have like 4%. Pay ourselves at 3%. Let the rest run. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a loss. First trade itself is a loss. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can recover it during the New York session. Yeah, for some reason they moved up, cleared out this high again. We have a good rejection, but I have no idea why they did this. So let's wait for the New York session. Okay, I really have no idea why they gave us this. If it is confusing, I'm not just going to blindly pull the trigger. I'll wait for the New York session and then see what they're going to do. Yeah, that's a loss. First trade itself. It's fine. Reaction and everything is good. Maybe they just wanted to do some manipulation. Yeah, I'm confident about the reaction, but no idea why this happened. About the H4. Yeah, H4 has closed like this. Yeah, maybe news for Euro, right? Maybe some news for Euro or something. But if we take a look at the H4, we can see H4 has created a nice little doji, right? Inside of our key levels, it has created a nice doji and a new resistance and everything. No breakouts though. Yeah, we do have clean breakouts even here. This is just a manipulation. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I have no idea what to do right now. Let's patiently wait and see for the New York session. Okay. Moving up once again inside our key level. Should be news during the New York session, right? Maybe. New York's about to open. Now, if there is news, they might wipe out this high that was created during the London session. Right? They might wipe this out if there is news. So let's see. News, New York session. Yeah, that's the thing. When there is news, in vain, we could have looked for news as well, or so we could have ignored this session, this one right here. Let's see. Moving up. Now they sweep the London high, might have created equal highs here. Oh no, that high is also taken out. Yeah, that high is also taken out, which is good. A lot of liquidity is wiped out. Yeah, which means a lot of sell stops are getting, buy stops are getting wiped out. So they're getting ready, right? They're gaining more flow for the market to drop right here. Okay, liquidity swept. Still inside of a key level, no good rejections, right? Can you see that? We do not have any clean rejections, so I'm not going to just blindly enter. Let's see. No entry confirmation, so anything yet. One thing we have is this engulfing candle. Can you see that? When it just swept liquidity and then closed right below this resistance. So yes, we can actually take a sell here during the New York session. Right here. Okay, I'm going to go with a little risk though. Okay, not going to risk a lot. I'll go in with a little risk because we have already taken a loss, 6.5 pip stop loss. And since we're going with a little risk, I want to maximize this. I'll leave it into this area itself. Here. Okay. So let's see what they're going to do. Let's see. Okay. Time is perfect. Coming down. If it breaks below this, I'll move it to break even. Okay. Breaks below this low, I'll move it to break even. Not yet. There it is. Okay. Yes. Now we could move it to break even. And I will let the rest run. Looks good. Looks good. It's coming down. Let's see. Yeah. There it is. Okay. So the loss is covered. Okay. So we don't have to worry about losses. Okay. As long as we follow the trading plans, we don't have to worry about the losses. Okay. So the zone held. See that? The zone held, but on the lower time frames, it's crazy. Okay. On the lower time frames, they're just messing around.
Can
But
I
yeah.
ask question?
Yeah.
Means the zone we mark it is on daily and H4 level. So when can we consider it invalid if the 15-minute or 1 hour candle closes above the zone? Is it considered invalid or there
Now,
is nothing
remember,
like that?
until the daily candle closes, because since this is a daily key level, until the daily closes, we do not know if it's valid or not, right? Only if the
Okay,
daily candle
okay,
closes above it, this then turns into a support. That's it.
Okay.
Let me delete this as it gets messy. So there we go. We had a clean setup. That's what I told you. Direction was perfect. Everything was perfect. Like we could have checked the news as well, right? We could have checked the news so that we knew, could have known that there were some equal highs here, relatively equal highs. Swept that. Engulfing candle straight through the support that we marked out. I'm sorry, the resistance. We entered right here, right at 5:30 p.m. New York Open, and there it comes straight into the targets. Okay, so it's more than enough, right? This was a good setup. So let's see. Let's see. They're trying to come down. Messing around. Okay, so that's enough. Okay, that setup was more than enough for the day. That's all we need. That's the thing. Okay, you have to be able to recover from your losses. Okay, just because you take a loss during the London session, if there is an opportunity getting presented during the New York session, don't ignore that. Okay, if you think all of your conferences are there and there's a good entry, yes, try to do it. Okay, try to get the entry. That's it. Okay, so the day is over. Let's go to the daily. The storyline is still bearish. We know that, right? The storyline is still bearish. And if the storyline is bearish, we know that there's a big chance of this low getting wiped out again, right? And some key levels for us to look into. So we can even look for a key level inside of this, right? Inside of this wick. Do we have any on the daily? Yeah, we have this strong zone here, this left shoulder, I think. Which one was that? Let's actually start marking this out on the 4 hour, maybe. On the 4 hour, it might be clean. See this level here, 4. Okay, above that we also have a resistance right here. So maybe this entire zone, right? But which one? This would be some good keywords for us to look into. Okay, because
Well, can I ask why did you choose the H4 level? Because I can't
it's the
see.
same thing. Okay, these zones are also lining up with the daily zones. See
Oh,
that
okay.
daily, see that this daily swing low that we pointed out. See H4 is
Yeah.
also lining up with the same zone. So I did not want to mark out zones from here. Same thing even if you mark it out on the H4. Okay, they are also daily zones. Okay, that's it. We will not look for confirmation entry. Yes, we can look for confirmation entries on H4, but we're not getting it here properly, right? So that's why we waited for 50 minutes and then look for good entries. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's wait for Asia to end and then decide what to do. Okay, first one, Asia did not tap into it yet. And second one, okay. I think Asia is building up liquidity right below the key level. See that? Looks like Asia is building up liquidity right below the key level that we marked out. So London might give us a sweep. London might even give us a good sweep. Yeah, 4, 1 broken. We have that confirmation entry. Okay, we have that as well. Let's see. Not very sure if we can trust the Asian high today, because if there's news, they can sweep this very clearly. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not very sure what to do. Let's wait and see. Yeah, we had a clean breakout. We might have had a clean breakout here. Yeah, after sweeping these sell stops, they could move all the way up into these. Okay, so let's wait and see. I'm not sure. I think we missed it. Yeah, I think we missed the move. Might have tapped into somewhere up here. Yeah, it looks like we missed the move. They have tapped into this key level. This was also a good one. Can you see all the rejections? Right, they have tapped right into it. I did not pay attention to that. That's fine. Maybe New York might give us a good move. 4:30 and 5:30. Let's see. New York might give us a good move. Okay, so let's wait and see. Unemployment claims at 6 p.m. Okay, cool. Then they might run up into the Asian highs. So it's rejecting all these. One has not broken anything. Let me. Okay, not very sure. They're coming down. Very slow price action, right? Not that fast. If it looked like this, could have had some opportunities, but not yet, nothing yet. We have no entry, so I'm not just going to blindly pull the trigger. Maybe they might move into this support. There it is. We do have a good rejection from the zone. Can you see that? We have a nice rejection. What's the time? It's 6 p.m. Okay, let's wait for the next candle entry so we can get in after the 1 hour closing. Perfect. Go to H1. Yeah, H1 has given us a candle which is not that good, but yeah, we do have a rejection on the M15. Okay, a lot of liquidity is cleared out now. Remember that, okay? So I mentioned this very clearly in the last session. Once they take out liquidity, now in here, this case, sell stops, right? A lot of sell stops have been ran out. They have to run into buy stops at least on a lower time frame, right? At least on a lower time frame. So let's assume on the M15, where do we have the liquidity? Right up here. Right, so since they have taken out this and this, right? This was the previous day's low that we marked out here. This was the previous day's low, and then this was also a daily low. Since all of that is wiped out, they could even move all the way up here, right? We had a perfect rejection as well. Now I'm going to buy it here again, right here. Stop loss can go below this, say 7 pips, right? Maybe 7 or 7.5. It spreads, and then we can target somewhere up here, and eventually like a 1:3. Yeah, we have a swing high here as well. So let's see what they're going to do. Timing is also good. 6:15. Okay, we miss it. Think we missed. No. Okay, we have entered. Time is bad. Okay, I don't like to trade at this time of the day. Oh. Okay, we still have rejections. Okay, we still have the rejections. Let's see. There it goes, right? Starting to move up, back down, but we have a breakout structure. So let's see. More liquidity being created. So for sure they'll run up here. Like if the time was good, we could have even gotten some re-entries here, right? But time is not that good. Yeah, it'll run into Asia soon. So we can maybe move it to break even and then leave the rest running. Okay, so let's see.
Can I ask question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go on 15 minutes on the same? Means.
Yeah.
Yeah. First you mark the buy stop at the top, and after it came down, will this be the next buy stop, means
This
modified
could even
one?
be the next buy stop. Okay, this could even be the next one, right? This could even be the next one. You can see that they have really taken it out. Okay, they have taken it out, but maybe since it was daily liquidity that was being wiped out, they might even push all the way up into this liquidity, right? That there are chances of happening. Yeah, that is why this could be the safer target, but now we know that it is daily liquidity that's being wiped out, right? So they can move higher. Okay, they can move higher. Let's see what daily is doing. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, see, even on the daily, now if we come to the daily time frame, we're going into a Friday, we can see that daily has done what, right? Daily has cleared out a lot of liquidity, right? It has cleared out this liquidity. It has tapped into that support we marked out, right? It has tapped into support. Daily liquidity is wiped out. Yeah, since sell stops are taken out on the daily, it can move all the way up here, because can you see this on the 4-hour time frame? The next point with buy stops all the way up here. Okay, like all of this liquidity is being cleared out now. This was a daily low, right? This was also liquid. I think that is also wiped out. And now, even if you take a look at this on the H4, this is where the next buy stops are. Can you see that? So there's a big chance of them moving up here. Okay, there's a big chance of them doing that. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's wait for Asia to end. Okay, I'm not going to mark out any sell zones this day, because I think since they're reacting to this, they might move all the way up here. Let's see. Okay, let's decide. Once Asia is over, we can decide. First one, now see, it runs into our 1:3. And second one, Asia is over. Yeah, it looks like they are trying to move all the way up here, so I will leave the rest here. Okay, Asia is now over. And do we have news today? Can someone please check? Would be good. Because if there is news, there's a big chance of these lows getting wiped out. See, Looks like equal lows, so they can wipe that out. Yeah, let's see what London would do. London kill zone at 11:30. London session at 12:30. No major news. Okay, then that's fine. Since we have the Asian high, London might take out the high and drop. Let's see. Above the Asian high, do we have any key levels that we could look into? On the 4-hour, we had a resistance. Right, we had this clean resistance. What do we have on the H1? Yeah, can be refined to this area. See, a strong resistance throughout this entire range. Now let's wait. Okay, let's wait for the market to open, take out Asia, and then let's see. This, of course, don't even bother about this position because we have already paid ourselves. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Runs above Asia, timing is not good, right? 15 minutes before and the New York user, it runs above Asia. So let's see. Yeah, we can see a very small rejection. Can you see that? A very small rejection. Doesn't look very good to enter though. So let's wait for one more candle and then enter. Let's see. Yeah. Now it looks good. We have this engulfing candle. Can you see that? Okay, so what we could do is enter right away because this is EU, right? Stop loss is anyway going to be very tight. See, can have like, let's say 7.5 pips. And where can we target? The Asian low, because buy stops to sell stops, we have equal lows, and then we're getting like a 1:3, right? We'll get like a 1:3, or else if you want a better risk to reward ratio, what you could do is maybe place the entry a little higher, let's say somewhere around here, maybe somewhere here, so that way we include this area, these areas. Yes, this could be a strong zone. You want to make your risk to reward better, and do something like this. Then you can even make your stop loss big. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, now the main reason I did this was because I told you, right, when it comes to this SMC concept, so into these forex pairs, these imbalances and stuff is important. So in here, there might be an imbalance. Okay, so that might get filled. We might have a chance. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Tap right into it. Okay, so spreads will of course tap us in. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, break below this, and I'll move it to break even. This one plays out. We're having a 1:2, almost 5. Yeah, break even. Now I'm at break even. Let's see what they're going to do. Come down. Calm down. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. See, this is what we hate, right? This is what I really hate. Okay, we could have taken out profits right there. That's it. Okay, that's the trade. They're creating more liquidity. Can you see that? Equal load for the Asian session, but we're done. Okay, we are done. We have like 4.7%. More than enough. New York has also opened. So New York might easily wipe this out. Okay, they might just easily do that. So let's wait and see what they're going to do. Oh, the bullish momentum from this trade, see, from this support kicking in now. That's nice. I'm not going to place any entries here, okay? I don't care because we had a good trade. That's more than enough, okay? But this one, yes, this is a type of a rejection. Would you risk 1% each? This, of course, I will risk 1% for sure. Okay, this one I'll risk 1%. This one I did not. Okay, for this also I would have risked 1%, so good. Oh, it's dropping. I think they're coming all the way down here. Let's see. Yeah, big rejection, sweeping this liquidity. Yeah, let's wait for this candle to close, the last candle of the day, like that, and it's over. Okay, that day is over. So we can go to the weekly time frame now. We delete all of this. We can go to the weekly because it's a new week, and then decide what to do. Okay, on the weekly, what can we see here on the weekly time frame? Right, we can see that weekly is currently in a bearish storyline. Right, weekly is currently in its bearish storyline. So yeah, they can take this low out. That's one thing we know, right? They can take out the weekly low, previous weekly low. And if we are going to look for sells, now for sell, of course, I would wait for this same zone. Okay, I'll wait for the same zone because even on the weekly, you can see how strong that zone is, right? We mapped this out on the weekly, I think, see? All these rejections. Okay, so we have that on the weekly time frame. So I'll have the same zone marked out for the sell. Go to the daily. What's daily doing? Daily, of course, not very clear price action, right? It's not showing us very clear price action on the daily time frame. Yeah, it has like a doji. Little doji is created there. Yeah, I think they might do this, right? They might just step into somewhere here and then move down. Mark these ones out as well. Daily. You can see the rejections, right? You can see a few rejections here. Yeah, I don't trust these long wicks though, but let's see. Finding it into this resistance. Anyway, we'll wait for HCR to win, then let's decide. Okay, I'm not very sure of the daily direction, but I know that this low will be taken out pretty soon. Okay, so let's see. Let's wait for HCR to win and then decide what to do. One. Okay. They just broke through it. I think they are trying to reach up into this resistance here. Can you see that? Maybe they're trying to move up into this resistance. Yeah, this long wick, both of these could get wiped out. Because yeah, now this trade right here, this one should be running good if he had some runners running, see? This one should be running good, maybe into this area. And you see why the reversal is coming from there, right? Because cleared out daily liquidity, like I pointed out. Okay, they have cleared out a lot of liquidity on a higher time frame. So yes, there's a big chance of them moving up here itself. But until it happens, we can't say. Nobody can say that. Okay, this is where it's going to move from here to here. No, nobody can say that. All we can do is just watch and wait. Okay. So on the here, of course, I do not think we'll have any good opportunities. Let's wait for the London session. 11:30 and 12:30. I'm really not sure what to do. Okay, because Asia made a big move to the upside. So I'm not really sure what to do. Wait and see. Okay. Starting to drop. I haven't deleted this because buys could happen from inside of this zone, right? Buys could happen. Came down. This was a strong daily resistance, so it could turn into a good strong support. But building up more liquidity, can you say? Here, we have liquidity here. They can easily move into that. Let's see. I have a little breakout on the line chart here. Yeah, but it's not a very high quality position. You can see this, right? These, of course, we can trust because liquidity is being wiped out and then the trades are coming, right? Liquidity gets wiped out and then we take the trade. Same thing here. Liquidity wipes out, then the reversal. Here for the buy, no liquidity or anything was cleared out. So we can't be very sure of the buy. So I will wait. Okay, I don't know. I do not want to just blindly pull the trigger. Okay, so I'll wait. Yeah, maybe now this low could get wiped out. We have a good engulfing candle. Time isn't very good. We are okay zone 4:30, session at 5:30. See what they're going to do at this time of the day. A little slow, right? Price action is a little slow. Can't help it. And also, why do you think this is slow? Right? Because we saw how market structure was bearish, storylines were bearish, everything was bearish, and then they're trying hard to maybe climb into this area here. Right? This right here is the corrective move. So corrective moves are always slow. But maybe once it taps here and gives us confirmations, from there onwards, we might be able to see some good trades, right? Maybe. So let's see. I think that is why they are slow. As of now, I don't know what to do. So let's see. Yeah. Wait for the timing. Is London lunch. Okay, there we go. New York kill zone opens 4:30. A strong bearish candle, no buy signals or whatever. Okay, we can see a strong bearish candle. Okay, followed by a small bullish candle. Still, all of this might be liquid. This is the London low, Asian low. Let's see. Comes down. Little doji, but they have broken through our support now. Now we're gaining momentum. Can you see that? Right now we are gaining momentum from inside of the support. Timing is also perfect. Some liquidity is also wiped out. The London low is taken out. We had some random swing low here that is also taken out. And this was the daily resistance that is now broken and turning into a support, right? We are trying to move up. I think we have a buying opportunity here. Maybe from somewhere here, this left shoulder. I'm going to place a buy. Stop loss below this. And I'm going to target all the way up here. Up here. Yeah, let's see. Because Asia gave us a big pump to the upside, right? They might not take out the Asian low today. So let's see. Might get stopped out. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. Starting to move up. Maybe can even move it to break even after this, but I think moving it to break even after this high would be better. Okay. Yeah, let's move it to break even right after the break of this high. Okay, there we go. Candle closing. We are at break even. Okay, so you can see where it's coming from, right? From the same daily support we drew. Okay, now it's starting to move down. We were in a little drawdown. That's fine. As long as stop loss is safe, drawdowns are okay. Okay, maybe that was a re-entry. Say that's a break even, and now it looks like they're trying to go. Yeah, see. This happens, okay? This happens. These are just normal stuff. Can't help it. But it was a good trade, right? We got stopped out at break-in. That's fine. Well, there it moves straight into the targets, right? It's straight into the target from the daily support. Why won't you enter
Can
off
I
the
ask?
daily level? Which daily level? This one? Or this one? No. Yeah, what was your question, bro? Yes. What was the bottom one? Yeah, we could have even entered there. Okay, we could have even entered there, but I did not want to miss the trade. Okay, I did not want to miss the opportunity like we entered here. Yeah, I showed you how we entered, right? This little imbalance kind of thing. Same thing. Here at the time of the entry, we had like a little imbalance here. That's why I told you this left shoulder might be good. Okay, that's why I did not want to enter there. Start to move up. It was annoying. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The entry, yeah, this entry would have been like much safer, right? This entry would have been much safer if we bought it here and stop loss was here. Where even the risk reward would have been good, but I did not want to miss the trade, so I placed it here because the stop loss was anyway covering this. And normally, like once we get a breakout structure, these types of moves are like not that common. Okay, but it happened. It happened. Can't help it. Let's see. Okay, the day
If
is over.
two
Yeah.
if 2 points are there of breakup structure, you decided the higher one. Means, what is the
This
reason
one.
behind that? Yeah,
Yeah,
this
because
one
look at
and
this.
you. Yeah.
This like moving it to break even after this is perfectly fine. Okay, now if I delete all the drawings, now moving it to break even after this is perfectly fine. Okay, but if you look at major structure here, this is how it was created: lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You see? So this one or this one, this was the major lower high, not this one. This is what ICT calls an intermediate term high or short term high. Okay, but this right here is the most like the most recent major lower high, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high. This was the high that created the lows. That is why I wanted to wait until this high breaks. You can even move it after this breaks, no problem at all. But I thought this might be safer. That way we don't get this type of a move into break even, but it happened.
Okay.
That's it.
And one more question is that imbalance thing I didn't understand. Could you please once again tell
That's
me?
fine, bro. Don't think of imbalances. Okay, we're not going to go into that a lot.
Okay.
Okay, imbalances are not that important. It's just that I know it, so I use it. That's it. It's not that important. Okay, so that's over. Let's wait for the day to end. That's it. So now what is daily doing? It's also building up a lot of liquidity here. Previous day's high. Can you see? We have the previous days. Oh, you can see where the reversal is coming from, right? Just like we planned. Just what happened right here. Same thing. Same thing that happened with this price action. Right? See? Daily lows taken out and storylines and everything changed, right? Everything changed. So same exact thing is what's happening here. Liquidity swept, and slowly but surely they're trying to move up into these highs here. Okay, so now that logic comes into play, the one that I taught you earlier with market structure. Now someone could argue that, okay, this is the range from up here to down here. Okay, someone can argue with that, and it's completely fine, right? It's completely fine. So, but the thing is, you can't say, okay, this is not at a discount, this is not at a premium price, so you can't ignore this level, right? You can't do that. If you go to the 4-hour, we have the range from here to here as well. Can even look at it this way. So now it is at a premium price. Okay, so that is why I'm not going to ignore this, but just in case these fail, could run above this high into a premium price. So we'll have to get ready for that as well. So I'm going to mark out a key level above this liquidity here. So what do we have? We have, well, this does not look very good. Same, we don't see clean rejections. I'm trying to include these, see, yeah. This, even this, you do have one clean rejection. You can include all of this, it would be better. So maybe we can mark it out on the 4-hour time frame. Right, this refined to somewhere here. Could be a good one. See, now we include all of it. Okay, so now we're including all of it. So this, let's have it like this. Okay, just remember it is like a daily zone because you saw the rejections even on the daily time frame. See, but we marked it out on the H4. That's it. Very simple. Okay, so if this fails, I would expect the market to move into this area. Okay, so I'm not going to just assume stuff and then, okay, it's going to move here, and this zone is not right. No, I will pay attention to this zone. If it fails, I would expect the market to go here. Okay, that's it. That is all I'm expecting. So let's see. Wait for Asia to end and then decide what to do. So yeah, let's see. Let's wait for Asia to end. One and second one. Asia has done the job. Can you see that? Asia has itself done the job, took out liquidity from the previous day's high, and it's a storyline. Storyline is bullish. Okay, storyline is bullish, but what about the market structure? And if the storyline is bullish, what do we know? We know that the previous day's high is getting taken out. So that happened. That happened. So now storyline could turn bearish because the structure and everything was bearish. From here, they can turn bearish. Okay. So what has happened now? Liquidity is wiped out from the previous day's high. That's what I told you about the storyline, right? When the storyline is bullish, we could expect the previous day's high to get wiped out. So that is why they wiped out the previous day's high. See that? Okay, we had the buying opportunity, but it was during the Asian session. So now we have missed it. Okay. So quick question now. Once they take out this high, okay, where do you think the next, like if we are going to look for whatever a pullback or anything, where do you think it would come from exactly? Okay, because why? Nice. You get the point, right? Buy stops, like safest zone which sell stops. So which means until it gets here, we have a sure sell, right? Until it gets here, now we don't care if it's going to reverse from here or not. We don't care about that. But until it gets there, we have like a sure sell, right? We have a sure sell until it gets there. So let's see. Now, the next problem is where are we going to sell it from, right? That will be the next problem. Let's see. Okay, if it goes, it goes. No big deal. Looks good, this area.
1 hour you can see, I think so.
Oh no. Let's see. We have this one. We have this left shoulder. This could also be a good one because see, we have throughout this entire range, right? We had a resistance throughout this entire range. So we can have this zone marked out here. And then let's look for a trade. This will be the target, safest one. And then, yeah, you know where it's going to come next, right? Because it is reacting to a high time frame key level. So they can come all the way down into this right here. Let's target here, then we target here. Okay, so it should be good. Let's see. wait for the timing. Timing is really important. Little, yeah, can see a rejection. Can see a rejection, and we can even see a little sweep of the high. That's what I told you. Asia, like London, will do some type of a manipulation. It doesn't have to always be the Asian high or the low. It could even be a short-term high like this. Now, since we know that the market direction is bad, okay, now am I going to say, oh, Asian low is taken out, it's going to run into the Asian high? Oh, see the logic? Why am I not going to say that? Like I'm going to say, okay, Asian low is taken out, it's going to run into the Asian high. No, because high time frame structure and everything was bearish. Okay, these were the high time frame key levels. Asia has tapped into it, and now we're getting the move down. So now, since Asia has already done the job, they have swept liquidity from the previous day's high and everything. We saw what H4 was doing, so do not get confused on the lower time frames. On the H4, we know that this is the next point which sell stops. So now we're going to take a sell. Okay, so we had a strong resistance, liquid cleared out, the market tapped into it, and then a little doji is created. So I will set it 1% risk. Stop loss can be placed above this resistance is safe. My target is here, but I'm going to make my stop loss a little tight so that way my risk to reward gets better. It stops me out, that's fine, because once again, risk to reward is very good. Okay, we can always cover the losses. I will have like a 5 pip stop loss. I'm going to have 5 pip stop loss so I can get like a 1:4. Yeah, 5.5 pips. Okay, that's it. I'll get a 1:4. So let's see what they're going to do. Okay, good. There it comes. Yeah, there it is, done. Okay, so that is how easy it is to trade the London session. I'm not saying it's easy. Okay, you have to take a few things into consideration, but yeah, if you understand direction, the overall direction, trading the London session will be easy. Okay, most of the time it will give you clean setups. It is this very clean, right? You have 4% here. You have 4%, and it not even take much time. Just 1 hour and 30 minutes, and you're done for the day. Right? You're done for the day. After this, of course, who cares where it goes, right? I really don't care where it goes. Okay, we had a nice 1:4, and that's it. Okay, that is all we need. So Tuesday, Monday, we had a break even. On Tuesday, we have 4%. Okay, we have 4 more days left. So let's see. Okay, you can analyze the New York session if you want to. Okay, but yeah, we can analyze the New York session and then just see what's going to happen. But I'm not going to take any trades. Okay, so let's see. And yeah, let's see. Liquidity is wiped out. Okay, liquidity is wiped out here. They might reverse. We don't know. Might give us a reversal. Who cares, right? We have gotten our trade, so after that, I really don't care what they're going to do. Time is good. The time it is 5 p.m. Equal lows are being swept. See, a manipulation happens at this time of the day. Equal lows are swept. Yet, we have a clean breakout structure. Now it might start moving up. I'm not going to pull the trigger though. Okay. Now, another manipulation. Have another manipulation. Yeah, no idea what they're doing. Starting to move up. That's fine. We had our trade, right? We had our trade. We took off everything. Then we're done. Now it looks like the storylines are turning bearish.
Bro, they actually cleared the equal lows from the previous day.
Not from the previous day, right? I think. Yes,
Can
it
you see
was
the
from
Asian
the previous day, I think.
previous day?
No, it was not the previous day. It was some other Asian lows.
No, the Asian session of the previous day, if you see.
This one? Oh, this one.
Can you go to the 1 hour time frame?
Okay.
There are these equal lows over here.
Which ones? Yes, they have swept some equal lows before moving up. Yes, we had clean equal lows. That is what they swept. So yes, like we ignored this and then took this breakout structure and then a confirmation from somewhere here, we would have got stopped out as well because we had equal lows here. Okay. Yeah, now it has moved up into this zone once again for some reason. I have No idea why. Okay, but they have moved there. Let's see. Has price just to sweep internal before getting into external? Yes. Okay. Always from internal to external. Okay. Right now, of course, I have no idea what it is doing. Okay, because we had a breakout here, but then the last candle just made a big pump breaking above this. So storyline might still be bullish. Okay, it might still be bullish. So might still take out this high and then give us a drop. Right? Yeah, not very sure what to do here. Not very sure what to do here, but yeah, we are currently inside of a resistance. Let's see. Okay, let's wait for Asia to end, get some confirmations, and then take the trade. Okay, I don't know what to do. First one, Asia. Second one, Asia is building up equal highs. Can you guys see that? Yeah, equal highs very clearly. Maybe there is some high impact news this week that might sweep all of it. Okay, London itself could do that. 11:30 and 12:30. London itself can do that. Nah, nothing during London. Maybe there is news for sure, and then New York can do the good moves. Let's see. I'm not sure. CPI at 6 p.m. Yeah, then all of this should be for yeah, news comes right here. They did take out some liquidity, but did not run above this high yet. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, no. Just some long wicks all over the place. No trading opportunities. You can clearly see that, right? That we not have any trading opportunities that day. Okay, so let's see. Wait for the day to end. Yeah, no trading opportunities that day. Go back to the daily. Yeah, they are actually reacting to this. If you take a look at this on the higher time frames, they are reacting to our key levels. Why didn't you buy during London? We could have bought it. Okay, we could have actually bought it during the London session, but then again, there was news, right? There was news. Okay, so no point of buying it because this we can expect. If there is news, we can expect a move like this. Okay, so it looks like they are reacting to this, right? So they might continue this move. Lower low, lower high. Because on the lower time frames, you can see liquidity and all that stuff. But if you take a look at this on the daily time frame, looks like they are just simply reacting to this and it's starting to move back down, right? A lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? They can push down here. But let's see what they are going to do. Right? Not very sure. Let's see. Yes. Now I'm going to also mark out these key levels here. Might be good ones. Daily. Yeah, we have a few rejections. Because even though there is liquidity here, they might continue this sell move. Okay, so we have to be prepared for that as well. Okay, like this. Another smaller zone here. Wait for Asia to win. Because here, direction and anything, all of that is not very clear, right? The only thing we can do is rely on market structure for the direction. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. That's all I'm seeing. Because just look at this, how messy the candles are, right? If it is like this is a trending market. Do you think this is a trending market? No, it's not. Okay, so can't help it. We can't help it. All we can do is just use all the knowledge we know and then enter the safe trades properly. Okay. First one, Asia. Second one, that's also Asia. What are they doing? We're trying to run above this high. This is going to be a risky trade if we take it today. 11:30, 12:30. Here we have all of this. Let's see. Trumps above Asia slightly earlier. Yeah, inside of our key level. Okay, cool. Starting to drop. After the manipulation of Asia, we have a good rejection. Thing is timing. Okay, time is a problem. Okay, they did not do the manipulation at the proper time. Okay, so it is a problem. So they might even run above this high. So let's see. Oh, we're getting a breakout structure as well. Can you see that? Now, of course, I think we will have to pull the trigger. Right, it looks like we will have to pull the trigger. Can we sell it? Yes, I'm going to pull the trigger actually. Okay, because like I said, risk to reward will cover up any losses. But yeah, because now before this happens, now I can say, oh, this is an inducement. They're just inducing people to give us this breakout, and then they can do this again. They can do that, right? They can do that, yes. But I'm seeing a clear sign that the market wants to come down into the Asian lows, right? Or into these lows, all of these. Because buy stops are being taken out here a lot. They can easily move down here. Okay, so let's just wait and see. Wait for moved up, tapped into this, created another, yeah, it created another sell signal. I'm going to sell it. Okay, I'm going to sell it. If it goes, it goes. That's it. Because we have more than enough confluences now. We have liquidity being swept, structure being broken, moved up, tapped into this resistance again, made another perfect entry candle. So I'm going to have my stop loss up here, 4 pips. Yeah, I'll have around 4 pips, okay? Because if it goes, it goes. That's it. And then we can target all the way down here. 4.5%. Let's see what they're doing. No momentum yet. London opens. We have some momentum. Now, since this was not a very clean entry, I'll move it to break even right now itself. Okay. Because since it is running in profits now, I don't want to take a loss. What if they come here, right? I think we're getting another TP. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Okay, perfect. That was a risk. Okay, that was a risk, but you have to be willing to take the risk, right? Can't help it. There it comes. That's it. Good trades, right? Good trades. And the timing is also the same every single day. Same exact setup. See, something like this. Something like this is what we got. Okay. That was a perfect trade. That's more than enough for that day. But once again, that's 4%. Can you see that? Now do you see that you don't have to worry about the losses? Okay. Doesn't matter how much you lose now. I'm not asking you to be on a losing streak, but you don't have to worry about the losses if you trust the risk to reward. Yeah.
Means when it give break of structure, do we means there are two possibilities. One is direct entry, or second one is above the open close of that candle. So
Yeah. Okay, so you
yeah,
could have even entered directly right here. As soon as the candle
okay.
breaks, you could have entered, but I just wanted to wait for one more candle to see what happened, because now waiting for that we might even miss the entry, because what if this candle like straight away turned into a bearish candle? I'm missing the entry. So that is when like entering directly, that is when it's better. Like as soon as this candle breaks, you could have entered like this and then targeted somewhere here.
Okay.
Okay,
And
that is the
sell
3%, that is
above
there.
that candle.
SL somewhere, so
Yeah.
stop loss can be somewhere here. So that would have been a
Okay.
safer entry. Now this one we were lucky. It moved up, it rejected, we entered again. Okay, but sometimes
Okay.
right after this breakout, the momentum kicks in and it starts to melt and we will miss the entry. Okay, so this is what it is. That's
Yeah,
about
but what
trading.
about the imbalance which is there in that breakup structure? Like, I mean, on the
Here,
retracement,
this one?
wouldn't you
Yeah,
want to
I
actually
knew,
have that
I saw
covered
there
as
was
well?
an imbalance here. Okay, like
Yeah.
I know this entry is anyway a bad one. That's why I had my stop loss here. Okay, if it just goes here, I'm just getting stopped out and that's it. Okay, that's it. It's about
Cool,
taking
cool.
the risk.
Okay.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. Because this is the thing about SMC. Okay, like if you go deep into SMC, you're going to miss so many opportunities. You'll think, oh, there's an imbalance here, there's liquidity up here. Like then you're missing the whole 1:4, right? That's the thing about SMC. Okay, that is why I don't want to push a lot into SMC. Okay, I only use a little bit of SMC, the stuff I know. And now since I know Malaysian SNR, like support and resistance in general, I know that, yes, I knew that if I was using SMC, I'm going to miss a lot of opportunities. That's why I'll sometimes ignore liquidity and then take the trades, okay, because I have gone through that. Okay, like missing so many good opportunities, waiting for like assuming stuff. That's the thing. So let's see what New York is going to do. Maybe tapped into something and they're starting to drop. Oh, yeah, that was news. Like if we were not at break even, we could have, yeah, we could have had a good one into this itself. Okay, but yeah, I would have taken off everything here because it's coming from the middle. Big news, yes, big news. Might just shoot down here. Yeah, see, just started moving down. So you see this, the overall direction was right. That is why we managed to get in on some good trades, right? That's why I told you this entire thing moved up, came back down. Now, even though we can see big moves, big wicks and everything on the lower time frames, you don't see any of that on the high time frame. Right? You don't see any of these on the high time frame. This is why people like this is why most of us get tricked because we are on the lower time frame. We see lower time frame breaks, right? We see breaks to the downside, we breaks to the upside. We trust all of that and then we get stopped out for no reason. But if you know that on the high time frame, now, after it's gone, I can explain very clearly. Okay, that's the thing about trading. Nobody can say 100%. Okay, after sweeping this liquid, it's going to go here. After taking this, it's going to move here. Like if I can say that, I would have taken all the cells, right? But no, we have to. Like, we know the other concepts as well, so we have to understand them. But if we know that the high time frame direction is like this, high time frames are bearish, so there's chance of them moving down from here. That's more than enough, right? That is more than enough because on the lower time frames, you will see all this messed up stuff. But if you go to a higher time frame, none of that is really there, right? Nothing. Let's just play and see. Okay, like if you go to the daily, that trend line for buying, maybe. Okay, maybe. Now look at this. Take a look at this on the daily. Do you see any of that nonsense on the daily? No. This came down, moved up into the previous market structure point, and it dropped. But the thing is, it took a few days to do that. See, this is when it swept liquidity and started the reversal. The pullback actually 1, 2, 3, 4. It took 4 days for the drop to happen. That is why it was a little confusing. But still, just look how simple it looks like on the high time frames, right? We had the previous market structure point here, from here to here, came up, tapped into the previous market structure point, exactly into that low, melted. That's it. That's all they did. Okay, so very clean. That was very clean. It was confusing on the higher time frame, on the lower time frame. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, we had a clean trade over there. That's good. Now let's see, maybe once again, where could we expect reversals from, right? Where can we expect a few reversals from? Maybe after sweeping this low, or they have already taken that out. Then the next liquidity is below this low. Yes, perfect. Below this low also we have some liquidity. And then we had a support. Yeah, let's see what they're going to do. But currently we can see that market structure is clearly bearish, which is very clean. See, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. What can we expect? We could expect another lower high and a lower low, right? Storyline is bearish, market structure is bearish. So yes, we can start looking for sales. Okay, so we have marked out some liquidity. So we know that once that is swept, we could expect reversals. So what would be some sell zones for us to look into? What would be some good sell zones for us to look into? Any annotations, please? Yes. Okay. We can draw this and then check discount and premium prices and filter them out. Okay. Yeah, we have the daily zones. We have these zones up here. This could be a good zone. Could be a valid zone. Let me delete this now because that is the recent lower high. So it might not move up into that again. So we have these daily zones. This one can be refined to this. This can be refined to this. Right, like this. Let's see. Now, if we look for discount and premium
But I have a
prices,
doubt.
yeah,
Bro, about the ICT concept which you used to tell before. So Monday's
Mm.
highs and lows or Tuesday's highs and lows, which can't be break. Can you explain that alone? During the market is trending. So you used to say before the Tuesday's highs and lows can be break if market is trending.
Can't we break? What's
Uh,
that? I have never
I mean,
mentioned that.
if market is bullish, so
Okay.
Tuesday's highs or lows, which will not be break during those week.
Why
So if
would that be, bro?
I think what he's trying to say is when the market is bullish, Tuesdays usually set the low.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. When the market is bullish, Tuesdays can set the low. Okay. When the market is bearish, Tuesdays can set the high. Okay. So that is
Okay,
exactly what has
okay.
happened
Yeah,
this
yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this week it has happened. See, Tuesday has created the high of the week. So this Thursday, this might be the low of the week. Can you say? So that is what like even previous week that is what happened, right? If we go to a high time frame, in a bullish week, Tuesday has the most chance of making the low of the week. Thursday has the most chance of making the high of the week. In a bullish week, same thing in a bearish week. Tuesday has the most chance of making the high of the week. Thursday has the most chance of making the low of the week. So this might even be the low of the week. We might not. What happens is something like this. Let me just quickly draw it out. Okay, not very clean though, like ICT, but I'll show it to you. Okay, now this is what normally happens. Same exact thing. Okay, price is fractal. The power of 3. Asia, London, drop. Something like this, right? Something like this is what happens, and then like London lunch comes inside of that range, and then New York could do something like this. So the same exact thing could even happen with the weekly cycle. Like Monday could consolidate all of this, let me just break it down on lower time frame. I'm going to draw all the days, but with the lower time frame perspective. Monday could do this. Say Asian low, London started moving up, and then it runs into a consolidation once again during Asia. Tuesday's London open could do this. Wednesday, once again consolidation during the Asian session. London open could do this. Okay, so this Wednesday once again could run into a consolidation. Now Thursday might take out the Wednesday's low. London open, start moving up. Okay, so this is how it's getting created. Now it runs back inside of the range. So ICT clearly mentions that on a Thursday, once the reversal happens, it runs inside of the range. Now, what's the range he's talking about? From this high to this low, from this high to this low. So it runs inside of the range. So this is exactly what happened, right? This is the logic. Yes, this is OHLC, right? This is the same logic behind open, high, low, and close. Okay, open, high, low, close. That's it. Okay, so if you look at this on a bar chart or something, that is what you're going to see. It opened here. This is the high it moved. This is the low, and this is where it closed. So this, like, what do you think this candle looks like? A doji, right? This candle will look like a doji because why? On the weekly, this candle will look like a doji because this is where it opened. This is where it closed. So if the open and the closing is at the same time, at the same price, it'll look like a doji, right? So something very new to me. These are just ICT concepts. Okay, don't get confused with this. So this is exactly what happened. Monday moves up, Tuesday creates the high of the week, drops down, Wednesday continuation, Thursday low of the week, and then Friday runs into a consolidation. That's it. Okay, so simple stuff, very simple stuff. If you want to study more about this, it's on ICT's YouTube. Okay, everything is there on YouTube. You don't have to worry about that. So if we look into that,
Can I say
this
something?
might even be the low of the week. Yeah.
There is one trader called MMXM, or they called it market maker sell model or market maker buy model. They have
Yes,
videos
market
on
maker buy and sell.
YouTube. Yeah,
Oh.
and so MMXM will tell you exactly like how the lows and the highs of the week.
So yes, guys, check it out. Okay, if you want some extra knowledge, right, you can just check that out because these aren't really important. Okay, it's not very important, but yeah, if you want to study more about that, because nothing you study here is useless. Okay, everything is important. So if you want, you can just study that out. MMXM on YouTube. Yes, check that out if you guys want to. Okay, so this might be the low of the week. A big chance of that being the low of the week. We don't know. Let's see. We have sell zones marked down. Now, I'm going to delete these sell zones though, because I don't think they're at a premium price. Yeah, if we draw it from here, it is at a premium price. Okay, so have all the zones as it is, and then let's see. So wait for Asia to end and then decide what to do. First one. Okay. And the second one. Asia. Okay, Asia is now over. What's Asia doing? Asia is gaining some momentum. Yeah, Asia is gaining some momentum. This could be the low of the week. We don't know yet. Okay, let's see. Can we do? I think we can buy it until this area, but remember we are trading against the trend, right? We're trying to trade against the trend, so we have to play it very safe. Okay, we'll have to wait for a clear rejection, right? A clean rejection, a sweep of liquidity and all that, because remember now for them to move all the way up here, they have to have enough liquidity, right? Which means they have to have enough sell stops to clear out. Let's say we have sell stops, clear that out, move back up, because this is 4. Okay, for them, this is the 4. Okay, only once they wipe this out, they have more fuel to move to the upside. Like without wiping liquidity, they can't do that. That's the thing. Okay, so let's see. Now, I'm not very sure what London's about to do, but let's see. 11:30 and 12. Of course, I'm not going to sell here just because it runs above Asia. I'm not going to take any sales because clearly we are at a very discounted price. Okay, sales aren't going to work out. Okay, it's not going to work out. So let's see. Yeah, let's wait and see. We have key levels marked out, right? We have the key levels marked out. We know that the storyline was bearish. So we're going to go against the trend. So we'll have to wait for proper confirmation. So let's see. London opens. Are we going to sell? No. You see this, right? Why are we not going to sell? You know the reason why. Okay, we're not going to take the sell because we are at a discounted price of the higher time frame range. So selling at a discounted price is not a good thing to do. Yes, they can take this out and then maybe give us a drop. Let's see. But still, it's not a discount. It's not a premium price, right? So we drew it from here. See, this is the lowest that we could draw it from, and still not a range. It's not a premium price. So I'll wait.
Yeah, I was just pointing out liquidity.
Yeah, they might run above this high. Not going to take any trades until it reaches these levels, okay? Nothing. More liquidity getting built up. See, they swept some equal lows right here. Can you say they swept some equal lows? If we go to the H1, of course, we can see, yeah, they have reached, yes, they have also reached the previous market structure high. Exactly, see? Lows, highs, liquidity swept. See, a swing low even on the H1. They can do this. Is it? They can do this now. Since we are at a discounted price, we might even I think we might be able to buy it. I'm not going to risk 1% though, but let's see. Let's take a buy because we have a lot of liquidity resting here, right? So much liquidity. I'm going to place the buy right away. Stop loss below this. I'm going to risk like 0.7% or something here. We have a 25 pip target. Okay, so it has gotten into strong key levels. You guys can see that, right? It has gotten into a strong key level. Let's say here, or maybe on a higher time frame, maybe on the H4, somewhere here. Mainly, it has gotten back into the previous market structure point, right? That is what we know. High, 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 low, high, 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 low. You can do a high, high now, right? They can do a high, high. So let's see. We have it marked out. Straight into profit. Can you say like straight into profit? Because why is the bullish momentum getting kicked in? Liquidity sweep. And we are at a discount price. I told you, right? Only once they clear out liquidity, it will have enough fuel to move to the upside. Okay, only once they do that. Okay, only once they do that. Because in here, why didn't this move last long? Ask yourself. Why didn't this move last long? Because it never swept liquidity. Why did this move last long? Because they did sweep liquidity. See, very important stuff. Swept, big push. Now, for them to continue higher, they have to like get some more gas, right? So what do they do? They build up liquidity, they take that out, and then they have the momentum. Then they start moving higher. Okay, so can you see that? They're starting to move up once again. We have the breakout structure. Now we are clearly at break even. That reached 1%. And the time was also good. This 1 hour after Nibio. Yeah, done. Can you see it? Done, just like that. Okay, so liquidity is, yeah, that's a major confluence. Okay, that's like a major confluence. So there it goes, right into the targets. That's it. Okay, so that's More than enough. Okay, that is more than. Now, once again, did I assume stuff? Did I say, oh, this was the low, this should be taken out, this liquidity? No. Liquidity swept, time was good. I know I can get my intraday trades, we got that. That's it. Okay, no overthinking done. Okay. Yeah, seems more like magic. Yeah. Not magic, it's the logic. Okay, it's just logic. Okay, if you understand the logic behind it, it's more than enough. Liquidity sweeps, moves up. Okay, like even this big move on a higher time frame, it's getting fooled by what? They have cleared out these daily lows, right? We marked this out on the daily. This was a daily low that was swept. I think the Thursday's low is being created, and now they're starting to move up. Can you see? So that's it. Okay, so that's it. We are done for that. Wasn't storyline bearish. Once again, storyline isn't the main thing here, bro. Just understand all the other logics as well. We were at a discounted price. Market structure was all the way here. Now, why would we just because storyline is bearish, are we going to sell here? Are we going to sell here? Right here, of course, we can try selling, but time is not good. But are we going to look for any sales here? I clearly mentioned, even if we draw from here to here, we are at a discounted price. There's no point of taking any trades here. Okay, so that's the thing. That is why I'm trying to teach storylines and the other stuff as well. Okay, so that you don't rely 100% on storylines and get stopped up. Okay, and when it comes to EU, okay, when it comes to Forex
Before,
pairs, all of that is important. Okay, yeah.
yeah, before this session, I was just I was thinking just Asian high and low is the liquidity, but after this session, it's completely to next level. Means.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not always
Okay.
liquidity. Okay, Asian session is not always going to be liquidity. Okay, and you can see this right now. Storylines were bearish. We know that. Okay, storylines were clearly bearish. But did it make any sense for us to sell here? No, right? No sense at all. We had no reason for us to sell here. Okay, so then who cares about a storyline, right? So that's the thing. Okay, understand the logic behind it. That's very important. Okay, so don't stick to
So
one thing only. Okay.
So we
Yeah.
have to learn about means different types of liquidity means whichever that are present. That will be fuel to the means it will give momentum
Exactly.
to the trade. Right? Yeah.
Yes, always. Okay. Only once liquidity is swept, the momentum kicks in. Okay. Other than that, they will not do that. Okay. So now what are they actually doing? Now, for a sell move to happen, okay, once again, some liquidity has to be swept, right? Some type of liquidity has to be swept. So now, what did they do? Previous day's high, right here. Exactly. Previous day's high, and right above it, we have these. So now these are going to turn into very good zones, right? Because we have liquidity sitting right below it. Okay. Next time we backtest gold. Yes, we will backtest gold again. Okay. So what happens? See, liquidity, and now we have the key levels. Okay. Now we have the key levels. So let's see. So yeah, the week is also over. We can redraw this on the weekly. Go to the weekly time frame. Yeah, now exactly like we planned. I think Thursday created the low of the week, right? Yeah, Thursday created the low of the week. Tuesday's Asian Open created the high of the week. See, high of the week was created during on Tuesday though. On Tuesday, just like ICT mentions, but time wasn't good, and the low of the week was created during Thursday. A classic ICT week once again. And then on Friday, it runs inside of the range, like I said. So what was the range? From here to here, runs inside of the range. That's it. Okay, so see, it's a combination of SNR and SMC. Okay, like when I say SMC, it's ICT stuff. Okay, no other, like I haven't learned SMC from anyone else from ICT. Okay, let's go to weekly. Back to weekly. What can we see? Yes, storylines are bearish. Okay, we can see that clearly on the weekly time frame. The weekly storyline is bearish, and we can even start looking for sells. Okay, so that's clear. We can even start looking for sells. But where can we sell it from on the weekly time frame? Where do we have strong zones? Any annotations? We have this weekly level with 1 and almost 2. We have this area. Yes, refined this area, so we include this one. So we have one strong level marked out on the weekly. Let's go to the lower time frames and then see if these are really good or not. So this is actually the multi-time frame analysis. Okay, we draw the zones on the higher time frames. Okay, on the weekly, yes, these can also be drawn. We draw the zones on the higher time frames, use the lower time frames to see if the zones are really valid or not. Okay, and yes, of course, this is a valid zone. This is a valid zone because why? Premium price, previous day's highs, liquidity is sitting below it. So yes, this is a valid zone, right? This is a completely valid zone. Okay, yeah, now we already have the weekly zone here, so I'm not going to take it here. Okay, we can leave it as it is. So if these fails, we can once again draw the zones we marked out earlier. This one, this is daily. We refined this, right? We had this one, and then we can refine it here. That's it. Okay, so we have a few zones marked out. Remember, your storylines were bearish, market structure is bearish, daily storyline never changed, right? Because daily storyline never changed. Everything is bearish, but we are buying counter trend until it reaches a premium price. Okay. So yes, this high, that's sure liquidity, right? This is sure liquidity. So that's why liquidity, so it could move up. So let's see. Let's wait for Asia to end once again and then decide what to do. Okay, so Asia, first one, second one. Okay, Asia ISO. Now once Asia ISO, what do? We wait for the London session that is at 11:30 and 12:30, right? We wait for the London session to open and then we can get some trades, right? So where can we take the trades from? Let's check H4 again. What's H4 doing? Yeah, we know now for the sell to happen, we are still at a discounted price. So buying is the best thing to do. Now for the buy, once again, they might have to sweep the Asian low or something, some sort of liquidity, right? Now I can, yes. Okay, now I can come up with a logic like this. High, 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 low, high, high. What could happen? High, low, high, high, right? Because this high is clearly broken with a body. This candle failed, but this candle, yes, it did close right above it. So this is a breakout structure, right? This is a breakout structure. And this could be internal range liquidity. So right below that, what are the key levels we have? I don't think we had any nearby levels on the 4-hour. We do have this H4 open close, right? We had the H4 open close, which is good. But we also had some nearby zones over here. So we can include these swing points, yes. So we have a good zone right here, right below the liquidity. Sell zones are already marked out, so I'm not going to bother about that. I'm going to look for an intraday buy using these zones over here. Yes, this could also be a good one. So I think we might have to extend the box. I just saw this swing point here. Yeah, let's have the entire thing marked out because anyway, we will enter only after the rejections, right? So let's patiently wait. We have everything marked out. Timing is marked out. Let's see what they're about to do. Oh, okay. EU is very interesting, right? And one reason why I did not want to backtest gold is because you can see how gold is creating higher highs, right? Like it's moving into the all-time highs, no reversals, nothing. So there's no point of looking at gold until it settles down, like until it starts the bearish storyline and then drops down. So until that happens, only thing we can do is buy gold once it gives us a retracement into a discounted price. Okay, other than that, it's just wait. Personally, I'm not even looking at gold. Yeah, it's very annoying. Okay, like even last week, like last Friday, yesterday, I got stopped out. Okay, on gold. Like I even showed you the analysis, right? I was expecting a sell. It gave us a good rejection, and then I got stopped out. Okay, so that's the thing. What could I have bought it that day? Okay, let's see what they're doing here. Runs above the Asian high. I'm not going to sell it though. Runs above the Asian high. Time is perfect. We might drop. Yeah, it's starting to drop. Yeah. Thing is, it wasn't very high quality, right? Could have taken it, but then again, you need to understand, okay, wasn't the best setup. Okay, maybe the buy would be good. More liquidity. Can you say more liquidity getting built up? Okay. Yeah, it's almost 2 p.m. Let's wait for the New York kill zone or the New York session. See. Oh. Never tapped into the zone yet. Okay, they did not tap into it. Maybe New York Q zone. Yes, I think New York Q zone as well. Do we have news, guys? Do we have news on Monday? Normally on Mondays we don't have any good news, right? Maybe there is news, and this low is for the New York session. Let's see. No, nothing. We have a breakout structure here as well. We haven't tapped into this, so I doubt that. Let's see. I think we can take this as a tap into the zone. I'm going to take it as a tap into zone. Check the 4-hour time frame real quick. See if we have any key levels inside of this area. I see a rejection of the sweep. And this is why you need to once again remember to switch to the higher time frames. Okay, do not stay on the lower time frames always. The reason I said that was because can you see what they have done? Sell stops are cleared out. So clearly, where are they going to move next? Where are the next buy stops? Here, at least here, right? So let's see. We have
I think
these key levels.
they just tap into this gap level just slightly above this one.
Yes, slightly above this right here. They have tapped into it. So this is a valid tap. Okay, this is a valid tap, and we have this key level here on the H1 that had a few rejections here on the M15 though. Here, see we have a few rejections. So if the market gets here during the New York Kill Zone or New York Open, I will take a buy. Okay, I will take a buy because we saw how the next few candles broke structure. Okay. We had a breakout. We had a strong zone. Let's see. Now, this is the thing about this is the thing about price. Okay, like it's fractal. It is fractal. Now you can even draw a Fibonacci from here to here, like this, to check if these are now you can see these at a discounted price. But yeah, if you want it, you can do this. Okay, like that. So let's see. If it comes here and gives me a good signal. The thing is, yes, we had some liquidity up here. If it creates more liquidity right above the zone, would be great. Okay, time is good. Okay, this does not look like a liquidity sweep now. It just keeps coming down. Not the best one. There we go. We have a doji right on this strong support. Structure is broken. Everything is good. Now we know after taking out sell stops, they could move into buy stops. So yes, if we take a buy here, you guys know where to target now, right? All the way up here. Stops can go right below this. Gonna have a good one. A doji is not a confirmation. Okay, just remember it's a candlestick pattern means the buying and the selling pressure. As soon as it tapped into this support, you can see buyers getting in, right? Okay, but the buying pressure is coming into the market. That's it. Okay, so it's not that we are paying attention to the candlestick patterns, just that we understand the logic. Okay, so comes down, taps into a support, buyers are getting in, the candles are showing us that. Just remember that these candlesticks are a language. Okay, these candlesticks are a language. That is, those are the signs, those are the signals. Okay, they show you the signals. That's it. Okay, so there we go. We have this. Let's see. Momentum kicks in. Okay, so I'll move it to break even right after the break of this high. It's going to be a good one. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay, stopped out. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's see why. Yeah, they came back to the zone. See? Swept liquidity once again back in the zone. Yeah, now they're moving. Now they're moving. This happens. Okay, can't help it. Yeah, they're moving. We have a breakout structure. Lean one. So this, now in hindsight, I can tell you, this was the inducement and we got induced as well. Okay, so because not only us, maybe most of the other SMC traders and supply and demand traders would have bought it here as well, placing their stop loss right below this. Swept that. Now they gave us a bullish breakout. Okay, let's see. Okay, we might have a buying opportunity yet. Yes, we might have a buying opportunity. Let's wait for the 1 hour closing because I can't rely on 50-minute data. Okay, we'll wait for the 1 hour closing. Now 1 hour has closed. We have a breakout structure, right? We had a breakout structure. And the current price is here. Might be able to enter somewhere here. Let's see. Wanted to include this rejection. We had the stop hunt. We had a breakout structure on the M15. The market's coming down. Filled that little imbalance. Gave us a rejection. Looks good now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy it. Now remember, now even though I'm showing it to you very slowly here, explaining everything, imagine when this happen in real time, right? You have to switch through time frames quickly. Okay, and you don't have enough time to think, okay, this has happened, that has no. You have to make quick decisions, like very quick decisions. Okay, so those quick decisions that I'm making, I'm trying to explain them. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my stop loss here, and I'm going to target up here. So I have 1:3. See that? Yes, I got stopped out here, 1%. Now I'm entering here once again. So if I win this trade, I'm up by 2%. Okay, so risk to reward. Let's see. There it is. There it is. I'm moving it to break even. Why am I moving it to break even? Because see, we had this lower low, lower high, lower low, breakout structure, pull back, move back up. Now what's the market doing? High high, create a new high low. This high low was our entry. So now we know that if they want to maintain its bullish market, they're not going to run below this. They might do this again. That's it. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, there comes the pullback. Done. See that? And that's how you make another 3%. That's it. Okay, so this is like resilience, right? That's what you call it. Like you have to know how to recover from your losses. Okay, just because you take a loss, it doesn't mean that our strategy isn't working, right? Like even for the loss, we took the loss the same way we took a winning trade, right? So it's not a problem. It's not a problem. This is not a bad loss. Did we do anything else? Did we do something different here to take the loss? No, we did the same exact thing. We got stopped out. That's trading. Okay, so that's just a part of the game. But what happened here? 3.64%, minus 1%, 2.64%. Up for that day. Once again, you're up in profits. Okay, so that's the thing about risk to reward. Okay, it's very good. It's very nice. There it moves. Clean setups. Like we could have waited, like we could have trusted our key levels, right? Thought this wasn't a tap into this. That's fine. Okay, we got induced. Nobody can be perfect. So moves up. Now we are reaching premium prices, which means buys are going to be risky right now, right? Buys will be risky. So let's see. I'm done for the day. We had some good setups. We're done for the day. Last candle. Okay, the day is over. Once again, they're building up liquidity right below our key level. Now, of course, I'm not going to say this is a tap. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Because you might be able to see this. Okay. Good. And you need to also understand why are they moving this way. Let me explain quickly. Sometimes they'll make a range like this, and once they start to come back down, in between this, they will create some liquidity, some liquidity, some liquidity. And then once they start to move up, they can run above all of this liquidity since there is liquidity, and then they can give us the drop. This is one way. The other way is this. Let's say we had a break with a lot of momentum like we have right now. So now, let's say this is a good killer for us to look into. What's lacking, right? Let's say we had in here in this price section, let's say we had a key level right here, and we have some liquidity right below it, so they can sweep that and tap into this. Now, let's say we had a strong key level here, but what's missing? No liquidity below it, right? No liquidity below it. So which means, what would the market do? Now they will start building up liquidity like this, like this, like this, like this. And now they have liquidity below this. So this, and then this. That's two ways how the market could give us a pullback. One could be a fast pullback when they have liquidity. Once again, these are ICT stuff, okay? This is what you call a low resistance liquidity run or something. I'm not trying to grab you guys into ICT stuff, okay? I'm just telling you. This is what he calls a low resistance liquidity run or something like that. Okay, this I don't know if he even calls it something. This is what he calls a low resistance liquidity grab, because there is no resistance to stop it until it takes out the liquidity, something like that. Okay, but here you see this, right? We had a clean drop. So see, they will create liquidity and then take it out. Okay, so we have a question to mention. I already made 15% of my equity so far. That's good, bro. Really nice. Okay, so 15% is very good, right? And you only joined last month, so which is great. Okay, so these are two ways how the market could move. Okay, they move up, sweep liquidity. So this could be an Asian high. This could be a previous daily high. This could be a London high. This could be a New York high. But once they sweep that, then comes the drop. Okay, so simple stuff. Okay, all you have to do is just pay a little attention. So that is exactly what they're doing here. We had a big, strong drop here. Now these key levels can't, because they do not have 4 below it, right? They have 4 below it. They can give us a stronger, but they did not have it, right? They did not have it. So what are they going to do? Okay, they built up some. Okay, they started building up. Okay, go to daily. Back to daily. Has the storyline? Yeah, storylines did not change. Right? Storylines might have changed. See, we had a bullish QM here. So that gives us an extra contour. Now, see how we'll just look at how I'm going to relate all of this. Okay, yes, the storyline is bullish, right? Storyline is bullish. So then we know that the previous day's high is getting wiped out. Okay, so we know that this is liquidity being fed into these zones because now we're sure that this high is going to get wiped out. Okay, so until that gets wiped out, we can even look for buys. Okay, so we have this current price is here, maybe from somewhere here, right? Don't know if it's going to be a good zone or not. Let's check that on lower time frame. I don't think it's a good zone. Why do I not think it's a good zone? Take other things into consideration, right? From here to here is the range. Where is this? At a premium price. See that? Look how fractal price is. Okay, you have ranges everywhere. You have market structure everywhere. You just have to know which ones to follow and when. Here we know high time frame range, premium price. Lower time frame range, discount price is here. So you can wait until it reaches a discounted price. Okay, so let's wait for Asia to end. So a discounted price would be below this, maybe this open close, right? Refine to this open close, like this. And we have liquidity above it to fuel that move. Okay, so let's see. Let's wait for Asia to end. First one, second one. Yeah, more liquidity sitting right below our key level, right here. Can you see that? Previous day high and the Asian high. So now we can have more faith in this level. Okay, can have more faith in this level to hold. So let's see. Okay, let's see. And then timing, London kill zone and London open, right? Time, we're gonna time that. And let's see. Wait for a rejection inside of this zone. If we get that, we're buying it up into the next zone. So let's see. Yeah, once again, I think the manipulation happened a little earlier, like we saw that in one example, right? Right here. Okay, we saw that. So what did we do here? Once they gave us the breakout structure, we entered. So if the market manages to close above this high, I will buy it. Okay, I will buy it. If they cannot close below it, I'm not going to do that. Okay, same exact thing. That's what I told you. That's why Diera told it to you clearly. Like if you do enough practice, you will see that not her words exactly, but she tells you the history always repeats itself. The same thing. How did I enter here? Yes, timing wasn't good. Look at the manipulation time, 10:45. We know London Q zone is at 11:30, and this is the minimum, right? This is when manipulation should happen. But what happened here? The manipulation happened earlier, and it gave us a breakout structure, so we entered because we can't miss the trade. Same thing. Manipulation happened once again at 10:45 p.m. So if they give us a breakout structure, we can enter, or else we can still wait, right? So let's see. If they give me a breakout structure, I will enter for sure. So let's see. No. No. Some momentum kicking in. Not yet. Time is good. Nope. There it comes, but no breakouts yet. Yeah, no breakouts yet. Back into this. What are they doing? Yeah, building up equal lows. Gain. Okay, no breakouts, so I have not entered yet. There it comes. Can you see that? All the liquidity is being swept. We have a breakout on the line chart. See that? We have a breakout on the line chart. Liquidity is being swept. That's the main thing. So after clearing out all this liquidity, where do you think it's going to go next? Here or here? Right. So now where can we enter from? Maybe from this RBS. Yes, exactly. Can enter from the RBS. Stops can be placed. Remember, the safe place for the stop loss is here. Okay. But if I target here, I'm not even getting a 1:3. So I'm going to tighten my stop loss a little bit. I'll have 5.5 pips. I can get a 1:3. Okay, I can get a 1:3. So let's see. Time is good. Manipulations are happening. So remember, once a manipulation happens, you have four. Okay, okay, they have once again gotten that momentum, so they can go. So let's see. There it is, clean. Yeah, see, line. Now we can move it to break even right away. Like I would have moved it to break even as soon as this candle closed. Let's see. Okay, a pullback. Now where's the pullback coming into? We have a low to high range here, so they can react to somewhere here. Okay, so you see this, right? You see how fractal price is. Everything is happening on every single time frame. Okay, so now there's a problem. We might get stopped out at break even, I think. Yes, I'll send the recording for sure. What's happening? I think we're getting stopped out at break even. Shit. Like I would have got stopped out here. Okay. And now they're moving. See? Something. Let's count this as a winning trade, guys. It hurts. There it goes. Okay. But yeah, if we are being realistic, this is a break-even trade, okay? Because this will stop us out at break-even. Spreads will surely stop you out there. That's
Can we
fine.
take re-entry since below Asian high?
Yeah, no,
it
re-entry was
built
fine.
liquidity.
Okay, re-entry was fine, but the thing is, I did not want to take that. Okay, but it even created liquidity. Can you say that? It happens, okay? It happens all the time. Did this move? This inducement, okay? Like I'm not going to go into SMC stuff, but I'm just explaining. Oh, golden ratio, sweet spot, buy it, right? Everyone's buying it now. Everyone's buying it right here. But what do we know? We know that liquidity was not swept yet. So there's no flow for them to move to the upside. So what did they do? Created a swing low, took that out, stop losses are taken out. Now they have flow. See, quick move, big moves. See, that happens. That happens. Okay. First move, everyone's entering. Okay, doji is formed, everything is formed, let's buy it. But what was missing? No liquidity was swept. Came down, swept, started moving. Okay, so very interesting, right? Very, very interesting when you combine SMC with SNR. Okay, you can read the charts well. That's the thing, at least in hindsight. Okay, but yeah, now it starts to move up. It was a good one. The buy was good, but like honestly, if I was trading at this time of the day, I would have gone to a 5-minute time frame and taken some entry here. Okay, I would have done that for sure, because always remember, once you have a key level marked out, try to enter as close to that key level as possible. Like for example, here, you see where we are entering, right? That is why we're getting stopped out at break-even. But imagine you had an entry somewhere here, you're not getting stopped out, right? You're not getting stopped out, but this happens, and that is why I try to enter as close to the support or the resistance as possible. Okay, or else this happens most of the time. Can't help it. Okay. But yeah, it started moving up. Let's wait for the New York kill zone. Good rejections from the key level. Liquidity is being swept. Can we sell it? I think we can sell it, but the thing is, once again, the manipulation happened a little early, right? A little early, just like it happened here. So same thing could happen, right? This high once again could get swept and then the sell could come. So I'll wait. The New York kill zone or New York session. Let's wait and see. Nothing yet. We're inside of the resistance. Okay. Now that high is getting swept, but no signs of reversal. I think they're trying to move up here. A big drop. Big drop after clearing out this high. They clear out anything else? No. And they have broken through this. This was the resistance. They have once again made a big bearish candle right below it. Yeah, let's check H1. Liquidity was swept, came back down. I'm not going to enter. Okay, I'm not going to enter because I don't know what's happening here. One thing I do know is that it can fall from here. Okay, but I have no entry criteria. So, let's wait. I'm not sure. Wait for the day to end, actually. See, just dropped. Yeah, let's wait for the day to end. Okay, it's a confusing day. 30, and there we go. The day is over. The storyline is also changing now. Can you guys see that? Now daily rejects daily. Liquidity swept. We go to 4-hour time frame. Breakout structure. Now we know that the major break is bearish, minor break is bearish, which means the storyline is also bearish. Now we can start looking for some good sells, right? Now we can start looking for the sells. So where are we going to sell it from? We have the same zone right here, which was with the newly created H4 resistance. You can have the zone marked out. Yeah, this would be a strong level for the sell because look at this. Right, we have all of this. So let's wait for Asia to end and then decide. One, second one. Asia looks like it is building up liquidity right below this key level. Can you say so? This key level would be a strong one for the sell. Tuesday made a good high. Yes, Tuesday might have made the high of the week. But if you have high impact news now, ICT also tells that okay, on a week when Wednesday has high impact news, Wednesday is going to create the high of now. On a bearish week, okay, if there is high impact news on Wednesday, Wednesday also could make the high of the week. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that he's explaining. So if you guys want to look into that, you can check out that YouTube channel. Okay, because I can explain it as well, but it'll be too deep. You can get it from him itself. Okay. Yeah, 12:30 and 11:30. Now we could expect a sweep, then a drop. Right, you could expect the sweep and the drop. So let's see. If say price forward, let's wait for the London session. Okay. Oh, once again into that. Yeah, now once again with this setup that this thing, Asia and then the manipulation and Asia and then the manipulation. This setup, this is really good because you can even go against the trend with this and then have like a 1:3. Okay, you can do that. You can really do that, but make sure you master that. Okay, otherwise don't go against it. But yeah, see, this was a clean setup. Let's see what they're going to do. Trying to move up here. Yeah, I'm not bothered about this. Okay, so right at 12:30, once again, they came here. London Open. Moving back up. Maybe the London high might get swept with the New York session. And then New York could give us the drop. So we don't have any setups. Okay, so we're not going to worry. It's pushing back up. This was like exactly what happened last Tuesday. Right? Last Tuesday we had a similar kind of a setup. Swept liquidity, broke structure, pull back, moved back up. Same thing, see? Swept liquidity, broke structure, pull back, and now they're moving back up. See? Exactly the same setup. So obviously all of these very identical setups. Good drops, but let's wait for the time. Okay, time is necessary. Let's wait for the timing. Nothing yet. Okay, nothing yet. Nothing. No, still waiting. Still waiting. Let's wait for the next candle. Looks like we are getting some. We have a break of structure kind of thing, but then again, this might be liquidity. This candles does not look that strong, right? Doesn't look that strong. See, Doji. Yes, we have the QM. See, the QM is very clear inside, and it's happening inside of the resistance, which makes it even a good zone. Let's see. I haven't entered yet. I want to see how they're going to react to this, because they give us a clean body break below this low, then we know, okay, it's going to be a perfect one. So let's wait for that. Not yet. New York has not opened as well. Equal highs. Can you see that? Equal highs, so they might tap into this resistance after clearing this out. We even have the breakout, but now do you think, oh, just because we have this wick to body break, do you think it's going to be a high quality setup? No, because of the equal highs, it's not going to be a good one, right? So, nope, I'll wait. Might have missed it. They have swept liquidity here. Next target up here. Can you see that? But I'm not going to place any buys, just viewing, okay, doing nothing. See? What fueled this move? What gave this momentum? What gave this bullish momentum? This. See that? Very important. Swept, started moving up. Now they have swept this, so we might see some bearish momentum, right? We might be able to see some good bearish momentum. Let's see. Not yet. We do have a candle closing right below it, but we don't see a perfect rejection though. Can we sell it? Yes, I think we can sell it now. I'm going to place a sell, 1% risk. Stop loss will be placed above this because liquidity is swept. We're still inside of the killer. We have another bearish candle closing below it. Can sell it here. Target like a 1:3, and then let's leave the rest down into these zones. Okay, because this is a valid setup for me because we are inside of a premium price of this range. High time frame key level, liquidity swept, time is good. So let's see. Oh, no, that was a bad setup. Tapped weekly, yeah, but that was a bad setup.
I
Stuffed
think
out.
imbalance, it tapped imbalance.
Here, yeah. That's fine. -1. Let's wait. No. This was an invalid setup. I think they're trying to move up here. Yeah. This key level is not a good one. Yeah, let's wait for the day to end, okay? I have no idea. They have moved straight into this key. Now remember, we are at a premium price, right? We are at a premium price, like a big premium price. So big drops could happen unless they are going to break above this, or else we're going to see a big drop. Because now, once again, what's the logic behind it? Okay, why am I saying big drops are going to happen? Because look at this. We are above the 70% test rate because this is like almost like an 80% retracement, which means if this is if anything above 50% is a premium price, we are at a very like a highly premium price, right? Now the market makers or whatever it is, whoever it is, they are not going to keep price here for a long time. Okay, they're not going to keep price here for a long time because this is the best price they could offer. Okay, so they could quickly drop. So let's see what they're going to do. So tomorrow we might have some good selling opportunities. They're not going to break above this high. Okay, so let's see. Just like we planned, but it happened that same day itself. Yeah, now clearly everything is bearish. Swept this liquidity, and that was bad. Swept this high once again. See that? Should be news. I think maybe FOMC or something. Wednesday, I think we might have had FOMC. Maybe we could have taken direct entry. Yeah, we could have taken a direct entry. We could have placed a direct entry here, but like looking at this on the M15 once again, I do not see any, like even from here, let's assume these candles were like one big bearish candle, this one. Then we could have taken another entry. I think we could have taken another sell then, but look how slow these bearish candles were. Like that's why I told you candlesticks are language. Okay, they're trying to show us. They're trying to show us what the market is about to do. Okay, so in here we don't see any signs of sellers getting into the market. Right? See, no, a small one. Once again, a small one. Once again, struggling. But this candle, this is what showed us. Okay, it wants to play out. It dropped down, broke structure, pulled back up into this area. This is a SPR, right? Yes, support broken, turning into resistance according to ICT. A breaker block, right? Whatever, and then rejection. We could have had an entry here, but look at the time; it was 12:15. Okay, that was bad. But yeah, now we know what's going to happen from the next day onwards, right? We can start looking for sells, right? We can now start looking for sells until where? Until since the market structure was bearish, I think we can start looking for sells until these lows are taken out, maybe. Yeah, at least until these lows are taken out. So let's see. This candle just melted, just like we talked about. They're not going to keep price there for a long time, just like I said, okay? They're not going to keep price here for a long time because they do not want the retailers to get in, right? They want their best price. They will take it to their best price, okay? So the uninformed traders would think, because looking at this candle, everyone would think the market is bullish, right? Because look how strong this is. Big bullish candle. But where is that big bullish candle getting formed? At a premium price. So why would they really fall, right? Like, why would they fly? It's at a premium price. That's why they gave this. Okay, so we had an understanding that this could happen, but until it happened, we can't be sure. Okay, so yeah, the day is over. Let's wait for. Yeah, let's go to the daily. Clean. Okay, so that's very clean. Storylines are bearish, right? Storyline is clearly bearish because daily rejects daily, and then H4 gives you the breakout, which is very clean. And yeah, so now we can start selling. Let's delete this and start drawing new zones. Going to the daily. What are the zones we could use to sell? Current price is here. It is the most recent daily zone we have. I'm trying to see if we can include all these. Look at this. There's like a cluster of swing points there, which means, yeah, maybe on the H4, this left shoulder. Yeah, see, so many rejections. The thing is, it's not at a premium price. Can you see it? Not at a premium price. Let's see. Let's wait for Asia. So since it is not at a premium price, let's mark out more zones. Here. See, swing point and swing point 2. This is once again, if you want me to talk in ICT terms, it's an order block, right? The last push up before the push down, that swept liquidity. Okay, so I don't want to go there. Just an open close level, or it's a strong resistance with some swing points. That's it. Okay, call it that. That's easy. We have a few zones marked out. This is not a good level. Okay, this is not a good level because it's not at a premium price. Okay, so we can delete that. Let's wait for these zones itself. Let's wait for Asia to end. Oh, Asia. Can you guys see this? Now this should be at a premium price because now the range is from here to here. Now this could actually be at a premium price. Let's wait for the next H4 candle. Now it is at a premium price. So let's see if we can draw them again. Yes. Exactly. There we go. Now we are at a premium price. So this zone is completely valid. Okay. Both the zones are valid again. This is why I want to wait until Asia. Okay. Asia will give us a lot of data for the day. There we go. Right, here's a good zone. This is also a good zone. So let's wait. Okay, let's wait until the market reaches there. And also, oh, look at this. They have also created the Asian high right below this. Can't be a coincidence, right? They have also created the Asian high right below this. Now we have a new range from up here to down here. Okay, we have a new range now. They can sweep this. So inside of this range, what happened now here? External range liquidity is taken out. After they take out external range liquidity, they'll go into internal range liquidity. So where is the internal range liquidity? And what is the internal range liquidity? Internal range liquidity is the liquidity that is resting inside of this range. So what is the liquidity that's resting inside of this range? Exactly here. See that? So very good stuff, right? When you combine both of it, you have a very strong approach. Okay, so all you have to do is understand. Okay, understand and consciously apply all the concepts. We have a sweep of swing lows here. We had another zone here. See this? We had a sweep of swing lows right here. So we might be able to get a buy until the market moves here, but I'm not very sure of the buy. So I'm not going to place it as well. Okay, I'll just speculate, but I'm not going to take any buys. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, no, buys could happen easily because see, this high is also broken. Can you see that high is also broken? So buys could happen, but it's risky. So I'm not going to place any entries. Yeah, another thing. Why did I tell you? Okay, so see how fractal price is and look how interesting this is. We had a range from here to here, and this was the internal range liquidity. Flip that. Okay, flip that into a bullish scenario. What is this? Internal range liquidity. Okay, so then we have a stock fund, we have a breakout structure. This will be the low. What is this? Liquidity again. Okay, so see this? It's fractal. Okay, price is fractal. So can go up and down with this, but remember to play it safe. Okay, you need to know which ones are your high quality setups and which ones aren't. Okay, so see. These moves are not going to last long. They're not going to last long because no liquidity was taken out. Equal highs building up. Okay, they're building up. Let's see. 4:30 and 5:30. Let's wait for the time. Yeah, building up. Can you see that? Liquidity. Do you think price is engineered? No idea, bro. I think maybe it may be an algorithm or maybe banks. Okay. I also thought about that for a long time, but then I thought that's really an unnecessary question, right? Who cares if the price is engineered or if one single person is running the markets? If we can make out of it, as long as we can make money out of it, who cares what happens here, right? Don't even think of those stuff. They are stuff that will just make you stay on the charts for a long time thinking nothing. Okay, I was curious after, but it's unnecessary. Okay. 30 New York kill zone. Let's see. Nothing. We had more liquidity here. See that? We had more liquidity here. Grand price the market move. Okay. Okay. I think they're sweeping the liquidity. Yeah, I think we can take a buy here. Time is also perfect. Let's quickly see if we had any key levels below the liquidity. The buy will be risky though. Remember that. Yes, we had. Yes, perfect. This one, H1, and the support. So this entire zone. Okay, this entire zone will be our key level. Let's see. Nope. Didn't tap it. And the rejection. There we go. Can you see that? Let's buy it because now there's a good confluence for a buy. Liquidity taken out, liquidity built up. So we know from this liquidity where they are going to move next. So let's buy it. Stop loss can go right below this. 6 pips. Targeting up here. 1% risk. We're going to have 5%. Okay, this is going to be a good trade. 5%. So let's see. Oh, yeah, I think the stop loss was too tight. That's fine. Okay, stop loss was too tight. I'm going to enter once again. I don't care. Okay, I will enter again because direction is right. Liquidity is cleared out. So this just happened. We got stopped out. That's fine. Okay, because anyway, I'm going to enter on this bearish candle. Stop loss will be placed somewhere here. Target will be here, or I'll have around 4%. So if I win the trade, I'll have 3%. I'll have 3% again. Plus this minus 1%. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, there we go. This will be a winning trade. Done. There it is. Can you see that? From liquidity to liquidity. Okay, so you see this, right? Once you combine both, this is just a part of the game. Okay, don't even be depressed or don't even think about this. Quickly know that, okay, the only reason you got stopped out. Now, this is the thing. When you take a loss, you try to think all the dumb shit, right? You'll think, oh, okay, maybe it's coming down here again. But what actually happened here? You can clearly see what happened here, right? You got stopped out because your stop loss was too tight. Okay, so other than that, nothing else. We had equal highs here. So, it has to be taken out. We are at a discounted price of the current range, discounted price of this range. So the only reason you're getting stopped out here is because the stop loss is too tight. If you get stopped out and now you have another entry confirmation, buy it, because now if you combine, looks very powerful. Yes, very powerful. You can see this, right? It's very, very powerful. The win rate is, I can't say the win rate is bad, right? How many losses did we take? Only around 3 or 4. But look at all the other trades. Okay, we had some good trades as well. But yeah, the win rate is also good. And you can see how strong the combination is, right? It's very strong. And also at this point, right after this candle closed, you don't have to go to lower time frames for this. Like I personally, I can read this without going to the lower time frames. On a lower time frame, structure is something like this: lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and we have a breakout here. Okay, we will see a breakout here, right here, a QM. For sure, we will have a 5-minute QM here right after this break. Okay, so you know that you have a breakout structure. You know that you have a perfect rejection candle, so you buy it. There it goes. That's it. Now they have tapped into our killer, but time once again is not very good. Okay, so I'm not going to take any sells. I'm not going to place any sells. So let's just wait and see. Let's wait for the day to end. Okay, so then we're going into Friday. Let's see what's about to happen. Daily has taken out a lot of liquidity from here. These were the H1 zones. Daily has cleared out a lot of liquidity. Might move up into these areas because on the daily, we don't see the breakout structure very clearly, right? So there are chances of it reversing and coming up here. Could happen, could happen. Has the storyline changed? No, storyline has not changed. And on the 4-hour, we can see a clean wick to body break as well. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I do not know what's about to happen, but one thing that is clear is that the market is creating lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, premium price. Could happen. Okay, that's all we can see now. So let's wait for Asia to end. First one, second one. All right. Asia is over. Building up. Yes, they're building up liquidity. Oh, sorry, bro. I just changed this time frame. What's happening here? I think we might see a sweep of the Asian high and then a good drop, right? Because the market is bearish. Yeah, not very sure. So let's wait for the time and then take the trade. Yeah, I'm not very sure what to do here. Asia will be taken out. Nothing yet. Moving up. London is about to open. Nothing yet. There we have a sweep of the London high. But the thing is, I think this high might also be liquidity and it might give us a tap into this itself. Might take out this one and this one. So I'm not going to pull the trigger here. Let's see. Oh. Was a
But
good drop.
since the
Missed
price tapped that key level the day before itself, so will it be protected? And in this 2 days London session means it will go down. Is it like that? Or the price
Yes,
will
that's
again go to that key level?
yeah, that's a good way of thinking it. But I really didn't think this high would hold. Thought they might wipe that out, but yeah, it just came back. I thought this high might be liquidity. That's the thing. Okay, that's fine. I think we missed the setup. Wait for the New York session. Kill zone at 4:30. Session at 5:30. See, was a clean drop. Yeah, it was a clean drop. Let's wait for the time. Yeah, Asian highs taken out, so for sure they're going to run all the way down. But see, this is why high time frames are important. Liquidity swept from the downside, but not from the upside. Now, buy stop came down to sell stop. From sell stop, they have to go up into buy stops, right? So where are the buy stops resting? Yeah, that now there's a big chance of this high getting taken out now. Okay, there's a big chance of this happening. But yeah, I'm not going to assume stuff. Okay, I'm going to look for key levels above this liquidity as well for a sell, because you can see how big this drop is, right? We had a straight drop, a big bearish drop. So I'm going to look for key levels above this as well. Let's say here. Yes, we can't assume stuff, right? That's why I told you, like, don't get too attached to SMC. You're going to miss a lot of trades. Okay, just be flexible to understand there are entering opportunities and then take the trade. So I will, like, if they give me any confirmation, I will take the sell. Okay, let's see. Time is good. Moving up. Cleared out. Okay, but do we have any signals yet? No. No entry confirmations. Now we have one. Right? Swept liquid tapped into this resistance, and we have the next candle closing right below it. Right? It's closing right below it. I think maybe if you go to 30 meter, I don't use the 30 meter. Okay, I really hate that. I don't watch it at all. But I think on the 30 meter, we might have a doji. But this doji is not showing us selling pressure, right? Yeah, I think one candle was played forward. Yeah. This candle is not actually showing us selling pressure. But on the M15, it is doing that. Timing is also good. So I'm going to place a sell. Stop loss above this. 10 pips. And my target could be here. 3%. Let's see now. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, I think we might get stopped out. It's a bullish candle. It's a bearish candle. Let's see. Okay, once it runs below this, I'll move it to break even. Coming down. Nah, that's a loss. Another loss. Think maybe they're trying to move above these highs. Yeah, exactly. Like we planned, see? That's what I told you earlier. It said this high might be liquidity. Because you can see that these aren't just healthy candles, right? The ones that are with long wicks, they aren't healthy candles, see? It'll get stopped out. That's why I told you this might not be a strong one. Now we have this, but timing is bad. Let's see. Yeah. So the week is over now. That's enough backtesting for today. So let's see. Let's just see how it's going to play out. Well, yeah, the market is creating lower highs and lower lows, so we might be able to see some drops. My trading view is very slow. See, I have no idea why. See, clean drops, and it's reacting to some level in here as well. See, clean drop. Okay, so yeah, we backtested a lot, right? We actually backtested a lot, and you can see all the gains. Can you see that? Look at all the gains we have here, right? Like a lot of gains. We did get stopped out, but do you think does it even matter? I think we have backtested around 2 weeks of data, 19 days, and do you think the losses really matter? From the losses, we only lost 1% per trade, but with the gains, the minimum we made was 3%. So imagine we only had around 4 losses, but how many winning trades did we have? Many. So just make the math, right? We're making a lot then. Okay, yeah, we're making a lot then. Okay, so and you can see how the same exact thing is repeating, right? Again and again and again. It's the same thing that's happening. So EU was very interesting. Now, if you check my Telegram channel, not the recent ones, try to scroll to the top and then try to see how I traded EU and GU. Same exact way. Same exact way. Okay, so try checking that out. Now, some of you guys have done one-on-one sessions with me, so you guys know this is how we traded. Okay, this is how we traded, but now it is way more advanced. Okay, because we know it's support and resistance as well. Okay, so we know killers, we know storylines and everything. So way more advanced. Okay, so see all the entries. Look at that. So many, right? So many trades. So it's very good. Okay, yeah, with 2 to 3 pips stop loss. But now you can see this, right? Very strong. Okay, the win rate is also good. Yes, I even traded with 2 pips stop loss. Okay, it was that was on the 1 minute though. Okay, that was on the 1 minute, and with a broker that has very low spreads, I will get knocked out easily. Now, of course, I'll get stopped out easy if I have 2 pips. But yeah, you can do that. Okay, you can even trade the 1 minute, but I'm not going to go there again. This is more than enough, right? Can make the same from these as well, and this is safe. Okay, this is very safe. Okay, why not now? The thing is, I really don't want to go there, bro. It's kind of annoying. Okay, 1 minute is not a good time frame to be in, okay, because you'll forget everything about the higher time frames when you are in the 1 minute. Okay, so you're very stressful. That's the thing. Okay, so you don't have to go there. Okay, you don't have to go there. Yeah, so this is enough for now. Okay, so is everything clear? Just let me know. Do you have any questions? We have 63 drawings, which means we have had many trades. Just when you see
Finance
any time.
question.
Yes, what's the question?
Yeah, if key level is there and there are
Mm.
two liquidity means two liquidities are there, uh, should we wait for both to taken out and then buy, or
Mm,
if one is taken out, then
If
can we
one
buy?
is taken out and if the market has tapped into the key level and given you a rejection candle, you can enter. Okay. You don't have to wait for the other one to get taken out. You can just enter. If you get stopped out, you know they're going for the next liquidity, so you can enter maybe after that. Okay, after that is taken out, and maybe after a breakout structure or rejection candle, once again you can enter. Okay.
And
Yeah.
since you mentioned ICT concepts a lot in can just out of curiosity means can you suggest some means there is a lot of concept content of ICT, a
Mm.
lot of videos. Can you
Yeah.
just suggest means a playlist or somewhat like that
Mm,
for or
Playlist.
means
Now, if
yeah
you want to
means
look at
the
ICT stuff now on it's everything is there on YouTube. That stuff is more than enough. Like he has even uploaded his mentorship stuff on YouTube
yeah
itself.
there are around I think 600 to 700 videos.
Yeah. So watch his ICT will drive you nuts. So remember that very well. Okay. ICT is not easy to watch. Okay. He will like if it is a 1 hour video, 55 minutes he'll be boasting. Okay, he'll be talking about his life. But the thing is, in between those 55 minutes, he will drop some gems as well. So you'll have to watch the entire video as well. Okay, but watch his this optimal trade entry thing. So you will understand how market structure and ranges are created, the way we draw the Fibonacci and everything. His optimal trade entry thing, that is good. And ICT's power of 3 and his Sniper Scout series, which was very old stuff. 22 model. The 22 model, of course, it's too much, I think. Okay, the bullet setup and everything, that is really too much for you guys. So don't look into that. I'll see. Okay, I'll see what is there on YouTube, and then I'll try to see which ones are helpful with the way we trade. Okay, because if you are going
Yeah,
directly into ICT stuff, it's going to be really confusing at first. Okay, it's very strong. Okay, ICT concepts are like very powerful, but it will confuse you a lot. Okay, so don't try to watch all of his videos. I'll see what's there on YouTube, and then I'll see
just which
what's
will
on YouTube.
go with our
Yeah,
analysis and confidence.
only with it, because the Sniper Scout series in the Sniper Scout series, the SNR concepts are better. That's the thing. Okay, like ICT is actually he is teaching SNR concepts like this what he would call a breaker, right? Now we could call this RBS, right? He would call this an order block. We will call this an open close level. So same exact thing. Okay, he's doing the same thing again and again and again. Okay, so that's the problem. Okay, so he has renamed the stuff. Okay, this SNR levels, support and resistance levels, everything. He has renamed the stuff. So don't go dive deep into it. You'll get confused. I'll watch what's there on YouTube, and then I'll suggest which ones to watch. Okay. So we have
The
something in the chat.
the con the concept which you mentioned means on Tuesday or Thursday it
That is
makes the
ICT's
high or low. Yeah,
that is
that's
ICT's
something
power of
new for
3, I
us.
think. Yeah, that is power of 3 video. Okay, that's there on YouTube. Okay. It is down. Yes, the power of 3 video. Wait, we have something from January to December. What months do London T zone change? Also, What months does it change? I think from March, yeah, from the end of March to October or November, we will have London Kill Zone at 11:30 a.m. or something. I'm not very sure, guys. So if you are confused with the London Kill Zone and London Times and New York Kill Zone and New York Times, go to your charts and then set it to London time. If you want to know what time is London opening, check like set your time to London time, and then 8 a.m. London time is when London is opening. That's it, very simple. Okay. Always 8 a.m. London time is when London is opening, and 7 a.m. London time is when the London Kill Zone is opening. Or else London Kill Zone is the Frankfurt session. So maybe Amsterdam time. Okay, see Amsterdam time. So 8 a.m. Amsterdam time is the London Kill Zone. Okay, or maybe Germany time or whatever. Okay, so just remember 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Okay, 8 a.m. is the time. Okay, so if you want to see the London session, 8 a.m. London time. Okay, 8 a.m. London time is the London session. Okay, so for me, it's 12:30 p.m. That's it. Okay, so don't even think of that. Those are just simple stuff. Daylight savings changes now for Sydney. Yes, today it changes, right? For Sydney. So Asian session might, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Let's see. 2:30. I don't know what's happening there. Let's see. Okay, let's see on Monday how the candles are opening. I'm not very sure about that. What do you think is good to risk on FTMO8? What do you think is a good risk? 0.5. No. Go with 1%. Okay, go with 1%, but make sure you have to make sure your risk to reward is good. Okay, and you have to know that your concepts are really working. Okay, go with 1% risk. Okay, manage the risk. Okay, you should manage the risk, but make sure the risk to reward is good. Okay, always follow the plan. Just because you take a loss, don't try to risk more. Don't try to reduce the risk to reward ratio. Make sure your minimum is the 1:3. Okay, just try that and see. Just maybe take a trial account on FTMO and then see how good a 1:3 setup is. You can always cover your losses quickly, very quickly. Okay, so 1% risk, 1:3, but with the proper setup. See if you have gotten a manipulation, if the market has tapped into a key level, if the timing is good, if you have the perfect rejection channel, then you can risk 1%. Okay. If you do not have all those confluences, just patiently wait for that setup, because that setup happens, right? It happens minimum 3 times a week. So 3 times a week, you win all 3, you have 9% only trading one setup. Now imagine you had the same setup on EU and GU as well. So you have many then. Okay, you can make more than 10% easily. Okay, but make sure you manage the risk. That's it. Okay. Can you please share that? Yes, I'll send it in the chat. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll send it in the Discord group. Okay, I'll send it in the Discord group, the session indicator. Okay. Yeah, what else, guys? Any other questions? Let me know. Anything else? I'll send the recording now. See, I have to edit, okay, because people are waiting to send these out. Okay, so I will have to edit and send it to you. So I will send it as soon as I can. Just give me a little time. Okay, I will send it as soon as I can. Okay. You're welcome, guys. So yeah, hope everything is clear then. I will talk to you. So here the model needs high time frame level and wait for it to be swept, and then takes high time frame key levels, liquidity. You wait for that to get swept, timing, rejection candles, or maybe if you want to use a lower time frame breakout structure, do that, because it's happening inside of a key level, so it's good. And then you have extra confluence, and then you can take the entry. Okay, like that example I showed on gold. I broke this down in the pre-market analysis session right here. Which one was that? Right here, not here. Where was that entry? I just wanted to show it to you quickly. Here, was it here? You see, only at right timings. Yeah, only at the right timings. Yeah, this entry here. So, like I said, we had this H4 level refined to this H1 level, right? This is what we marked out in the morning in the pre-market analysis session. We were talking about this level, right? If you guys can remember, I told you this is where the buy is going to come from. This is where it could come from. Okay, and then what happened? Came down. Okay, time is good. Look at this, 5:30 p.m. came into this zone, rejected. Now, yes, we know that we do not use the lower time frames, but for extra confluence, if you want to, only if you want to, I'm not asking you to do it. Okay, if you want to, check the lower time frame. What has happened? QM. Perfect QM, right? Formed inside of the key level. Okay, so what can you do? Place another entry here, right? You can place another entry here. Stop loss can go right below it, around 30 pips, target the external range. That's extra confluence. Okay. On gold, I don't use lower time frames. I'm only telling you if you want to, as extra confluence, you can do that. Right? As extra confluence, you can do that. Came back down and boom, straight into the top. Okay, so if you want to, you can use the lower time frames. Okay, on gold, of course, I really don't go to the lower time frames. If you want, you can go there and take that extra confluence and then do it. Okay. On Monday, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you go, then I can ask a question.
Yeah, no, on Monday, we will not have a session. From Tuesday onwards, we'll have sessions in the morning. Okay, we're not going to have any sessions on Monday. Yeah, what was your question?
Can you just quickly go to EU?
EU?
And
Okay.
yeah, and if you can just mark out the level that we mark from for the buy
The buy?
here. Yeah.
Okay. We find it into, I think here, right? This is where we find it into that day. Yes.
And so, bro, my question was, so obviously we drew the fib for 50%, right? So if you go, so why you just ignore this liquidity here? Because
This
there was
liquidity here?
no liquidity here. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, that's why I told you this zone is only valid if it creates liquidity above it. But still, I think the Asian lows liquidity was enough for them to push to the upside. Now, this could have been liquidity, right? I mentioned this, right? That day itself, I mentioned that once they clear this out, these buy stops, once they clear this out, there's a big chance of them coming down here. So we talked about this, right? We talked about this in that session, if you remember. In that morning session, I told you it could come here. But the thing is, we had a strong support right here. Right? We had a strong support in first of all, we marked out this zone, right? Which had multiple rejections. Then I told you we could refine it into this area here. Okay, because see, we do see a few rejections still. Okay, we can still see a few rejections. We refine it into here again. Now we have a strong support here, right? Now, just because this is liquidity, I caught the buy and the sell. Very nice. Okay, that's very nice. So just because there is liquidity here, I can't ignore this level. Right? I cannot ignore this level. That's why I told you. There's a big chance of it coming here. No problem. There's internal range liquidity and it could come here. But I'm not going to ignore this now. When I was trading SMC, I would have completely ignored this and then waited for this and then missed the buy. That would have happened to me. That is why I told you, when going into liquidity, do not overthink. Okay, do not overthink. Draw your key levels. Okay, and then just patiently wait for some sort of a confirmation and get the entry. Okay, because liquidity is very hard to spot. It's not easy, but if you can spot it, it's good, right? It will be very good. Don't think, okay, this must be liquidity and this must be swept. There's nothing like that. Okay, there's nothing like that. Maybe this liquidity was enough for them to push this to the upside. Maybe that was enough. That's it. Okay, because if you look at this price,
one thing I'd like to reiterate is what you said is the levels are important and the liquidity below is also important. I've noticed that they will give a rejection from the level in between. They go up and then come back for the lower liquidity again. Because this lower low is also liquidity for the liquidity below that.
Below that, yeah. Okay. And also now another theory, since they have not broken this structure. Okay, so there's a big chance of this happening. Okay, since they have not broken above this high yet, tomorrow could once again come down and do this. Could happen, right? That could happen because even if you look at this on the 4 hour, on the lower time frames, yes, liquidity was swept, but on the high time frames, if you see this, liquidity swept, this was never swept.
Yeah.
Right? On the H4 has never taken out a swing low. There's a big chance of this getting taken out, maybe feeling this imbalance and then moving up. Okay, or maybe another thing, daily, tomorrow, okay, just assuming stuff, I'm just telling you, okay. On the daily also, we can see a swing high being taken out, right? So why did they move up here? Because they took out these swing lows. Swing lows taken out, went to a swing high. Now, once they take out this swing high, they have now not yet taken out a swing low. So maybe tomorrow or Monday, you can see like an inside bar. This might turn into a swing low, and then the market could do this. Could happen, right? Big chance of that happening. Okay, so I'm just showing you. Okay, so it's a big chance of that happening. The market coming back into these areas and then doing this. Okay, could happen. I'm just telling you. Okay, so but let's see. Anyway, we will have sessions before we will have pre-market analysis sessions. So I will explain what I'm looking into. But that could happen, right? Just assumptions. Okay, so that's based on liquidity. Those could happen. Okay,
So I'm holding a buy from
Wo-
here, bro. I'm holding a buy from here. So
but
should I
from here,
close it now? Yeah.
yeah,
I,
because anyway you're from Sydney, you're from Australia, so you can as soon you are awake during the Asian session, right? So
yes,
close it,
yes.
okay, close it, or maybe take off your positions, okay, like at least 80%, move it to break even, because it
Yes,
can
break
go
even
here,
anyway.
it can, yes, move it to break even, make sure you pay yourself, and then let the rest do whatever it wants to do. Okay, as of now, we have no clear like idea of what's the direction is right now. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's wait and see.
I was really
Yeah.
waiting for
Help
that
me.
bullish trend to
Mm.
happen, but it didn't happen. So yeah, I'm confused. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so let's see what Monday is going to do. Okay, let's just
Yeah.
let Monday do whatever it wants to do, and then from Tuesday onwards, I think we might have a good direction. Okay, and since GU has broken bullish, GU has broken structure here, so EU could do the same, because intermarket analysis, right? It could do the same. So let's see. We have a question. POS is only valid if a body is closing above the wick, even if line chart breaks. I explained that. Okay, so this break right here is valid, because now, even though it is only on the line chart, it is valid because daily rejects a daily support. Let's say this one. Okay, daily has rejected a daily support, and then H4 has given you the breakoff structure on the line chart. So the line chart breaks if it has happened as a result of a higher time frame rejection. This is valid. Just line chart breaks are not valid. Okay, just a line chart break is not valid, but if it has happened as a result of a higher time frame rejection, it is valid. Okay, and or else market structure breaks are wick to body breaks. If it breaks above this, that is confirmed. That is the strongest break of all. Okay, that is just confirmed. That's a confirmed bullish breakout. That's it. But this line chart break, now this is once again valid because it happened as a result of a daily rejection. Okay, so that is how I personally use it. Okay, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but for me it works, and that is how I use it. Okay, hope that's clear. Yeah, what else, guys? Anything else? Let me know.
Amazing, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, bro. What about the
Today's
others?
session was really insightful. Means this is insane if we practice the fundamentals and apply all these confluences together. Really
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Thank you very
And
much.
you're welcome, bro. Now the thing is, when backtesting, no money is really involved, right? Like no emotions are involved, because when we are taking trades live, we really like forget all the concepts that we talk about, and then someone else is really controlling you. Okay, so your emotions come into play, and then we make dumb decisions, right? If you guys are trading live funds, you know that. Okay, until you reach, I think you'll have to have at least 3 or 4 years of experience to manage your emotions properly. Because I still have problems with managing the emotions when it comes to live trading, not going to live. Okay, but the concepts work. I know that the concepts are working. I try to hold myself together somehow. But the thing is, in backtesting, we can take all these trades like up and down, like all that counter trend trades and everything. But when it comes to the live markets, we overthink, right? Like, because we're playing with live funds. Let's say you have taken a new challenge account. Even though you trust your setup 100%, you still have those voices in your head. Okay, what if this happens? What if that happens? And we make all the dumb decisions. So that is why backtesting is helpful. You do enough backtesting, you see your strategy working again and again and again and again. So once you apply them on the live charts, like slowly you're going to like throw away those insecurities. Okay, you have trust in your system. Like once you enter the trade, you're confident. Okay, that will only come to you if you backtest. If you do not backtest, if you just take my word for granted, like for me, you see, I can handle the situations. Okay, like even when backtesting, I can handle the situation. But you can't just watch the session and then think, okay, this is how I'm going to enter on Monday. No, if you do your own backtesting, journal your mistakes and do all that stuff, you can do it on your own as well. Okay, but if you do not do enough backtesting, when you go to live markets, when you go to play some live trades, your emotions are going to play with you and you're going to make dumb decisions. So I always tell you to backtest. Okay, that backtesting is very, very necessary. Okay, so remember to backtest. Remember to backtest. Do it the same way that we do here. Okay, so that way you will have a good understanding of price action, and you will see how the same thing is happening again and again. Okay, so what you could do is go to indicators and then pull out this London session indicator. Okay, there are enough indicators, a London session indicator, and then see every time London on EU or GU, mainly on EU, London is the one that's doing the best move. So see how you like how am I going to get in on those setups? That's all you need to see, because London always gives you a good move. So how are you going to get in on that good move? That should be your only concern, right? So just practice that and see. You will see that. Okay, you will see that. So I have showed you how to enter and do all that as well. So just practice that and see. Practice that for yourself. You will understand. Okay. Yeah. What else, guys? Any other questions? Let me know. Anything else? We'll have another backtesting session. Within this week, I think that's how I have planned it. But let's see. We'll have more backtesting sessions. Don't worry. Okay. So yeah, then that is it for today, guys. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll send the recording as soon as I can. Okay, so hope you guys have a good weekend. I will talk to
Thank
you
you
guys
very
soon.
much.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome,
You
bro.
are an
Bye now.
alchemist for a reason.
Thanks, bro. You're welcome, bro. Bye-bye. Bye, bro.
Thanks, bro. Cheers. See you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Thanks, bro.